staring back at me, stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portrait seemed to fade, he lost his centerpiece. Can't recall his face, I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey, everything is fine. Take me to my grave, bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey, everything is fine. Take me to my grave, bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey, everything is fine. Take me to my grave, bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today.
Did you see that? Did you see who messed up, dude? I was gonna I wanted to click on the right, like the intro scene or whatever, and I clicked on my face instead. I'm so dumb. How you boys all doing? We are here back on the EU, back on the live realms as of tonight. Let me get a different song here going. What's up, Jake? Here, my man. We are back. I got a couple of messages from my boys asking me whether we're doing duels today, and I decided I do want to do them just in case we had a hard time getting groups together. I wanted to go live 1 hour early for the EU boys in particular. I am gonna probably, like, if we do, once we get these going and we're doing these regularly in the War Within, like once the expansion fully launches, I do want to go back to my normal schedule. But I wanted to try an hour early, kind of like how we've been doing with beta. How's the music going? Is the music loud? OBS keeps doing updates, so I just can never tell, like, if we're good or we're not. Also, I'm logging into the wrong version of WoW. Give me a second. We'll get this going a bit. How you doing, Jake? Hope you're having a good one, by the way. Yo, Jake, dude, with War Within, I want to get back into Diablo. I want to be able to, I want to go finish out the season, but I have not been able to at all, man. I haven't been able to at all. Let's hope the duels work, man. They work in the beta, so hopefully the duels will work on the live realms. I mean, maybe they'll be absolutely broken and won't function at all, but who knows, right? I can't be updated for warbands. I shouldn't have a lot, right? Yeah, I should have a lot. Is that the character? Hold on, that spectator? Oh, that's all the characters on EU, dude. Elon Husk, remember this guy? Dal the Chunky? Oh my god. Chubby McThick was such a good character, man. Back in the day. Oh my god. New Diablo season in 2 weeks? Crap, so you're telling me I'm almost done with my like tiers for Diablo like season thing. Or at least for the gear. I at least should finish out the roadmap, shouldn't I? Man, wait, hold on. What is the new expansion coming out? Is that coming out at the same time as the new tier? Or am I wrong about that? Also, is there a starter build for BM? There is. Cool. So I can just kind of plop these things in. Alrighty. So we are good to go. Good to get started. Kragar apparently got a group. Or at least Kragar whispered me like, yo, duels today? So I'm assuming he's got a group. What else do I need to do? I'll open up a group right now on LFG. We are going to post it under Raids Legacy as usual. But yeah. October new X-Pack. Okay, so there's a little bit of time. Cool, that's good to know. Good to know. Is there a Hero Towns in pre-patch? No, right now there is no Hero Towns in pre-patch at the moment. No Hero Towns right now. Group is listed now. If you want in. Cobre, hey! How you doing, my man? Hey, dude, love seeing Cobra in these. Cobra has become a homie over our time in the beta. He's joined these regularly. He like led these before. I'm so glad we got to meet Cobra over our time, man. He's such a cool dude. He's such a cool guy. How we doing, boss? Slade, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. We could try to see if we can put a group together for 5V5 1v1 duels, and we got to queue up against, I assume, Team Kragar. I have him in DMs, if anything, so I can like keep in touch with him. But he'd ask me if we're gonna be duels. Grain asked me if there's gonna be duels today. Call of Duty is asking if him and a buddy can join in. So I'm trying to see if I can. Who? Also gonna need to go back and whisper a bunch of people, man. It's been so long since we've done these. You know, it's been a while. But yeah, groups are listed over here. Let me post where groups are listed. Actually, let me post where groups are listed. I have like a copy paste thing here in a second. How to join in? Here we go. If you guys want to join in, today is going to be EU duels. If you guys want to join in right now, here we are. Are these premates? Yes, these are for premates 5V5 1v1s. Yeah, these are not something you can queue for in LFG or randomly. You have to queue them as a group. So we got a group right now. We're listed under Molten Core and Raids Legacy just for that cross faction, so people can join in cross faction if they want to. But yeah, we got these up and running. Kolko and Exiles reach Chaos Balls. Wait, Chaos Bolos. Bolos? Or is it supposed to be Chaos Bolos? I don't even know. Let me see. Hey, Luso. Down for some 5V5 duels tonight? Getting groups up on EU. See if he's down for it or not. MML? Let me see if he's down for it too. Hey, MML. Oh, Jareem. Yo, that's a name I haven't seen in a second. Holy. Send me a link to YouTube. Took a break from PvP. Kragar joining in? Okay, hold on. Kragar does not have a group of his own. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have to make 2 groups then. I thought Kragar would be making his own. All right, that works out for me. We can still do it. All good, friend. All good, friend. Just asking BNet homies. Let's see. Shaman Ultra broken. Is it actually? I'm interested. I am interested. Everybody told me that Shaman is apparently broken. Hey, MML, wanna join 5V5 duels tonight? Yo, friend? Okay, I have no idea who that is. All it says is it is a friend. Hell yeah. Let me see if I can link him the stream. I think this should work. I think this should work. Here we go. There we are. Neat. So we get the Shaman. We just lost. Oh, Call of Duty got 4? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. Okay, okay. I can get that team as part of second group. Okay. So we'll get Why Are You Mad, right? It will, so let me get, wait. Oh no, I'm doing it wrong. I'm whispering wrong person. Okay, I can get that as part of a second group in 1 sec. I will need to relist. Here we go. I'll need to relist. So, okay, this group is set. This group is set. Making Kragar lead while we get second group set up. Don't go anywhere, boys. We queue in a sec. Here we go. Cool. So I'll make Kragar lead. I'm gonna delist this for now. I'll make Kragar lead because I already have him added. Let me see if I can do this. Kragar. Where's Kragar? Where's Kragar? Here we go. Cool. So I'm gonna write him as a dot, just to put him over here. Cool. I'm gonna bounce. Start a second group. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Duels. Here we go. Okay, we relisted again. Here we go. Cool. If you want me to power boost your druid 80 to 90, I could drag it through some rifts. Oh, I actually would not say no to that. If I find some free time, I'll actually be down because I'm trying to get from 80 to 90 just so I can complete like the rest of the seasonal stuff. I'm just kind of following like those seasonal goals or whatever, just to have like a I'm sure there's like a better way of optimizing for endgame progression. I'm just trying to complete my seasonal goals and complete like the roadmap. I don't really know if I'm gonna, because I still have like the one after getting the BlizzCon ticket or whatever. There's the like I'm getting the BlizzCon ticket, right, for the like the online ticket or the online pass or whatever. You also get one free redemption of, oh, we got a group. Hell yeah. If you're aware, hell yeah. Hold on. Is he trying to join a PvE warrior or a PvP warrior? I can't even tell. Protector. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, we got 2 groups for 5v5 duels, boys. Hopefully. If you are new, welcome. Then welcome. We do these via /roll to get our order. Roll highest to lowest. To find out who goes first to last. And otherwise, keep things to 1v1 as best as you can. And have fun. Okay, cool. I think we're set. Nah, done this before. Awesome, 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 awesome. Gonna make Drudy lead for this one. And we are good to queue. All right, Drudy, I need you to whisper real quick. Where are you? Where are you? Is it Nick? Drudy. Okay, cool. Nice. Just need this for a group stuff. Okay, queuing up now. Hang tight. Hang tight, queuing up now. I'm gonna need to do a spectator match, Kragar and Nick 5 in the grand 1. I think we're set. What's up, Shane? Hey to my man. Hope you're doing good. XD work chat. All good, all good, all good. Dude, I do that all the time. I totally feel that. I feel that. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have whisper errors? Oh, okay. So I have errors. That's not good. I know how to fix. We fix. Because apparently, is this gonna be constantly giving me errors? Or is it just the first time? Oh god. It might be giving me errors constantly. Okay, yeah, error count 9. Alright, so we just have to do this. Remove errors. That's all we can do is remove script errors. Or not. Okay. Script errors are removed, but I'm probably gonna get DC'd or something, hopefully. Switch. Hopefully whoever's on team 1 that is still loading in, hopefully they actually do end up loading in. I also gotta get my mix here going, because this is not the right mix. This ain't even the right thing. Hold on. Now we're good. Now we're beautiful. Now we're wonderful. Now we're doing it. We're all in. Hey, all right. We got Sharif first up over for the team. One versus the Rogue. Hello, yo. Hold on a second. Blizz, what are these nameplates? These are beta nameplates. They broke them, and I guess I left them broken. All right, so it's going to be hard to tell who's who, but Low Blow tried to start off with a Garrote on the Dream, knockback immediately, tried to go for a quick blink, Cloaker shots for the Rogue really early, shot a step and getting really aggressive. What is this bleed? Hold on a second, you Crimson Tempest? Is that the play now? Crimson Tempest in single target. And PvP. Haven't seen that in a while. Got himself full death mark, full blades, yet another Garrote on Jareem. Got himself a breath with a trinket to fall for the Rogue. Tried to go for a kick. Quick Nova right after. Got himself a poly. Shadow Meld out of the Rogue. Tried to see if he get himself a reset. Ring of Fire to keep himself afloat. Blanket out of the kid to shut the Rogue. Trying to see if he keep the pressure rolling. But looks like the Arcane Mage is able to escape it quite easily. The Rogue got a lot of an aggression of an opener. I think he's going Crimson because of these bleed talent, isn't it? Blink out of the Mage, the Rogue able to step. He's getting super aggressive. Kingsbane, that's ultimate time is out for Jareem. He's better be very, very careful. That Kingsbane's still doing a number of damage there. Blades are in, but is it going to be enough for the Rogue? Locking him in a kid shot, but immediate instantaneous blinks out of Jareem. Double vanish for Low Blow, by the way, is trying to see if he can make a play off of this one. Big Garrote to Jareem, locking him out of burst, knock up in the air, full touch of the Magi. That's a lot of output. He's trying to see if he can bleed out the Mage. He's got evocation. He is melting, he is rotting little by little, and might be looking at a block here potentially. Low Blow, he's chilling behind the pillar, but it looks like the familiar for Jareem is still able to keep pelting the Rogue from behind the pillar as the Rogue is able to lock down Jareem. And Shane, that's a big set of dodo, my god. Oh my man. Shane, that is a very, very generous donation of, that's a lot of bones. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you so much. Can we get a hashtag Shane? Can we show some love to Shane? Hold on, here we go. I can heart it. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is a lot of moolah, though. I really do appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jareem goes down. I feel like this is the first time we've seen all beta. We watched Rogues try to compete when it comes to duels, and for Rogues, it was the toughest matchup ever. Just being a Rogue on the beta, but it looks like right now on the pre-patch, Low Blow is able to play around to the new talents and is able to put in quite a bit of pressure. It takes a second to get it going. Mortar Coil, that's going to be Trinket, kick to follow. He's getting really aggressive with the CC. Trinket immediately out of Cobra. It's dropping it in the Fertile. Quick Fear onto Low Blow. Full Death Mark is in. He got himself a meld. It is looking for an escape, letting that Death Mark do work. That is going to be a Warlock House out of Cobra really, really early on. Just letting the pets attack Low Blow, but he's rotting over here by himself. Got himself a bit of Rain of Fire, trying to keep the Rogue out of stealth, and I feel like he should be able to do that successfully, even getting himself a Bonds of Hell, but the Rogue barely taking damage from it. Look at this with the Succubus CC catching him. Quick bolt. Is that going to be enough for Cobra to set something up? That bolt eating away a good portion of the Rogue's health, and oh my god. Yo, the amount of damage. Dude, this Rogue is survivable. He could play to the consistency, but man, is it a little bit on the rough end when it comes to that. I mean, the damage compared to Destro Warlock, right? The Rogue, it took, I mean, I guess the Mage is a tough matchup. The Mage is super slippery. It's going to be difficult to lock him down. But I felt like compared to like the Rogue's damage compared to Cobra, every time he gets a bolt, he's making an impact. Where the Rogue gets bleeds, he gets envenoms, he gets Kingsbane, and it just feels like it all tickles. You know what I mean? At least you're pretty survivable, so you can like kind of battle of attrition, outlive him. Big bolts right now for Cobra. Get those fast casts. Big fast casts and Plagues is not in a great spot. Having to burn defenses here potentially. Has a Succubus to press Death Strike off of. Should be looking for Death Strikes whenever possible. He's got IBF as well as the Dome. I don't think he'll have a second here though. As a Succubus catches him. Got him some big bolt right after. Cannibalizing off of the guy. That is a rough one. But damn, there's a lot of damage. Compared to beta, where you have a lot more health, I feel like Cobra's damage on pre-patch is a little bit more impactful just because the health pools are much smaller than what we have on beta. In beta, they're massive, so any bit of damage you do, you're only chipping away at their health. Here, he's able to make quite a bit of an impact. Look like the impact of Call of Duty is kind of huge. Got him some start surges, big kill for Cobra, mortar coil, setting up a fear. Call of Duty is away from a pillar, got him some Barkskin at the very least, plenty of mobility to escape it. Bear form, got him some plenty of healing. It should be okay. He should be able to stabilize rig roads as we only hit on that 22% dampening. Needs to be very careful of the succubus if you're getting caught out of form, out of boomkit form, bear form, any form, and the succubus is right next to you. That succubus CC can put you in a bad spot. Quick stun off of that infernal. Second infernal, drop it in. He's summoning more infernals. Call of Duty behind the pillar. Trying to see if he can get himself out of that situation. Soul fire really quick for Cobra. Got himself plenty of rain of fires. He's trying to see if he can maximize his resources. I feel like this man is so capped on soul shards. He's just gonna throw rain of fires behind the pillar because at this point, like, he's gotta use something, anything. Or if he is out, Chaos Bolt at him. Chaos Bolt to follow with a trick it out for Cobra. It is able to singe apart Call of Duty. That is a tough matchup, man. Succubus immediately catching the Shadow Plates. Trinkers to follow. Reflect up over for Cobra. That's going to be a silence reflected back at Zivy, who's got himself full PI and everything. By the way, Zivy, how you doing, my man? Big Void Torrent, but it's actually going to be full channel. And it's going to be at least be able to sit there, by the way, with a pet. Got himself full Void Eruption, but man, the Warlock is nowhere in sight. That was a lot of burns, by the way. The man gated out of there as soon as he could. For Zivy, if he can put the pressure, get the cleave on both the Succubus and the Warlock, I feel like he can always keep himself full constant pressure. Got himself the big Void Eruption, which is not Void Eruption, Shadow Crash, which is going to be more of like an aimed Shadow Crash more than anything. Full dots are in by Zivy. Maybe looking at potentially defenses here a little bit early. That is a lot of damage out of Cobra. He needs to see if he can shut it down as soon as possible. Quick fade for a second. He's got himself healing reduction for Cobra. Got himself reflect so far to follow. Maybe in dire straits here. He got DPs. He's got himself plenty of self-healing, but he needs to either maximize that with a VE. He doesn't have VE though, but does have Disperse. So at the very least, he's got himself that reset. He also does have Swap. I wonder if he'll do swap on Protector, because that would be something. Cobra, silenced out for a second. Zivy may be able to lock him down. Bunch of DPs back to back. That's going to be Succubus catching it really quickly. He does have the dots rotting down Cobra, but that's down. One bolt, second bolt to fall. Unless you have an answer here, you might be in a lot of trouble. Try to go for a bit of a heal. Soulfire may just take you. And that's Soulfire, man. The dunk of Soulfire from 3-pointer downtown. Taking him out. Mortical immediately. Drinking it out. Reflect up for Cobra. He's trying to see if he can get out of there. But I don't think Protector is going to give you an air way out of this one. It's going to be a full stun trick under Cobra. Got himself every defensive. Even a Reflect. Succubus catches you immediately. But the man is fueled by rage right now. He's fueled with power. Quick charge. Cobra has nowhere to go. He has to wall this. Question is, does he have any outs? He's trying to go counter-offensive. I don't know if that'll be enough. He's got triple bolts in there. Hold on, 3 bolts, but now last one reflected and just an execute away. Might be going down. Does end up going down with the Paladin. Looking to catch up Protector. Protector may be having to use defenses immediately. He might just have to go full defenses. Yep. Heal. I think it still might be dead. I was going to say, maybe he'll get a chance to heal. I like it, Mog. Holy, I like it. Hell yeah. All right, let's get us another going. First one for the night. Cobra popping up big time, man. This guy, he's been craving victory since beta duels. And he's like, you know what? Now I'm vindicated. Now I'm justified. Dester's back, baby. At least until the health was get like super big inflated once we had level 80. But right now, Destra, yeah, those games are eating it up right now. Alrighty. We can do them. Hold on, let me whisper real quick. We doing more. Let your team know that, and let me know if you got 5. Let me know. Let me know if ready. Here we go. Should I look for one more? Did you guys lose one? Cause I can just join the group and we can get you +1. Real quick. With Nick, try to see if we can double check it, double back. How do I call this? Pre-patch 1, I guess? I guess I'll start calling them pre-patch 1. Double check in with Call of Duty to see how many they got. I will get another one going. I can well recently be like this with those gear, dude. That'd be hilarious. Hold on a second. LMAO the warrior died and say he rage quit? Nah. I mean, maybe. Nah. Only when they quit is when the rage quit. Did you guys lose one? We got 5? Okay. Okay. Good. Let me do Russian keyboard for Kragar because we're kind of limited on language barrier and whatnot. Group. I'm asking if he's got 5 people in his group right now. Real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna try. It's gonna take me a second here, but yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we queue. We queue up. We do a. I guess we do a hook point. So we had 4. Nah. Let me know if you guys lose one. I will come in and get you +1. Beautiful. I think we're good. We'll try to see if we can get another one up and running. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, by the way. This is so fun to be back on the live on pre-patch and seeing how classes do. Apparently shamans are nasty right now, so I think Team Kragar has a shaman, so I want to see how well he does. Cobra obviously doing pretty good. Oh, he respectfully dies. The pawns, Braga. I appreciate the effort, if anything. I appreciate the effort. You got 1? So we have 4? Like, queue again? Okay. We're gonna do, I guess not hook point. I'll do rook, because hook point is kind of bugged up. Yeah, we'll try rook. See how that works. Or not. Or something's happening. Yeah, I think a friend of 1.8 million crib bars is a huge number. No played WoW. I had to put up a Legion screenshot. Come on, man. Don't ruin it. Just tell him he did really good. And tell him he can go bigger if he wants to. But tell him like, oh, that's really cool, man. You know, it could be a little better, but you can't. You could do it. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I don't think any of these add-ons actually even function right now, do they? Okay, I'll try it again. We'll try block hold. Because it looks like one of our queues kind of bugged out. Okay, hold on. Let me also whisper, let me get Cobra on the phone too. Because I feel like Cobra, there's a little bit less of a language barrier with Cobra. Where are you? Cobra. You guys got 5? 5? Or just checking in. Trying to queue it up. Trying to queue and it's not going. Who's this guy? He's just staring at me. Oh, hey. Hi. Hey. How are you? Walked by, blew me a kiss, walked away. I like it. Can I set it again? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. We'll try hook point again. Yeah, it's like it's queuing up and then it's like timing out. I don't know if it's only in the grand usable or what's happening. I think Rushford is a QBGs. Oh, is he? Haha, yeah. That would bug it. 1 sec. I'm telling him 1 second. Me real quick. У нас вроде все хорошо. So everything good on Team Kragar, and it looks like the warrior on Team Judy might be in the BG. Quick, I can swap them. Yeah, well, so it looks like we need to maybe swap out the warrior. It's gonna take us a bit here. Arcade is looking like it's going to be my DPS main though, especially now the fire got slapped down. No. If you read the actual changes for fire, it is not a nerf. It's mostly to reduce. Look, look, all good. It's mostly to reduce the performance impact. Like if you do a necrotic wakes right now with Unholy Death Knight, you do a big pull and then start spamming Epidemic, you actually tank your FPS so hard you can barely play the game. And that's essentially what Fire Mages was. They're trying to reduce the performance impact of the Living Bomb while amping it by 100%. So they're trying to make it less bad, but no longer it has a splash effect. It's probably going to limit their ability to perform. It's just way too much AoE. Or they'll just go Flame Strike. Honestly, they might just go Flame Strike. Honestly, I don't think they're going to be in the bad spot because Flame Strike also saw damage buffs there as well. So honestly, we'll have to see how Mage is doing, but they said themselves like they're going to tune it to make sure the Fire Mage is not losing out on damage, but they have to like do some tuning for that stuff. Ready to go? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You got Atho there. Awesome, 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 awesome. I see you. I see them. All right, cool. Hey, Atho, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. All right, we're gonna try this. See if this works. Dally, I'm the shaman. I might need to hop off in 30-40. All good, all good, all good. 4:30-40. I'll come back, see if you're still doing it. Okay. We're gonna try to see if we can get one going really quickly. If you can hang around for this group game, I'd love to have you. If you gotta go now, you gotta go now. It's all good. All that. I'm just trying to get these groups going. Second boss, third boss, Azure Vault, pull and pull, crank 1.3 mil. As a Fire Mage, that's pretty good. Blade Flame Strike, get a key. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Again, question mark. Okay, we'll try a block with cold. Maybe the other one is bugged. I can stick about. Yeah, we're gonna do like one. Okay, here we go. Now we got a queue. We'll get one. Hopefully we'll get you an actual play. If you gotta go and you want to come back later, all cool with that. I'm totally chill with it. Yeah. Always welcome, my guy. Always welcome. Honestly. And hopefully I don't like bug out really, really badly. Because the game is giving me a lot of errors just from this screen alone. Which is unusual. So hopefully they'll end up fixing it one day. But yeah. I'm just happy we got these going. I miss doing these on live, man. It's just, it's so fun. Like actual characters and all that. Beta is fun too. Which. Got ourselves Atham and joined back, and I love this set. It looks so good. I do miss some of your older sets, but I like this one a lot. I don't think enough players run this like bare kind of plated set. We got ourselves Judy on the team. We got Low Blow, the Rogue. I love that set. It looks so good. The Mage Shower set. Plagues. We got ourselves Zivy on that team versus Jareem over for the team 1 Kisu deck, which hopefully Kisu will actually end up getting a chance to play. Krager on the team, love that set too. We got ourselves Cobre as well as Why Are You Mad? Which I love the scythe, dude. I gotta go back and get those. I gotta get those scythe. They look so good. Drudy, a bit of a rematch with Cobre, and this time not having to play into high dampening. Got himself immediate dots. Look at him sprinting out of there. Although him not going from a cat form into normal form, it does put him in a succubus seduction opportunity for Cobre, which is super unfortunate, dude. That is unfortunate. It's definitely one of those things where you will probably have to sync a global go in Boomkit form. Immediate reflects up for Cobre. Morticoil getting super aggressive, walking towards Rudy with a Casbolt around the corner. That's going to be Bonzafel. Shadow Mill for a second. Try to go for the clone. Does land it. Bonzafel breaking it really quickly, taking a bit of damage, but Bark's going to a couple of regrowths should help him soothe the wounds he's taken right here. Cobre, maybe look at a port potentially. Maybe that's what Cobra Judy's trying to do. Is trying to see if you can maybe bait Cobra into behind the pillar. But you get caught? Wait. Succubus while in Boomkit form still catches him? I thought Boomkit form was a polymorph. Is it not? I guess Boomkit form could still be hit by Succubus. Or maybe it's like the glyph of stars is Succubus out, but normal Boomkit form, can that still get Succubus? I was under the impression it was a animal form and Succubus couldn't affect those. Kind of like how you can polymorph for Boomkin. Or am I wrong about that? Hold on a second. Because I was pretty sure he was in form. Chaos Bolt of the Fear. Morticoil walking him. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. The Bonza fell with the Morticoil. He's trying not to walk out of it. And it just gets collapsed on. That is dirty. That is disgusting. How good that was. That was a hell of a combo. Oh my god. The Bonza fell, Morticoil walked him out. He played it well against the Fuhrer too. He did it correctly. It's just you kind of hoping Morticoil doesn't end up catching in a bad spot. Quick stun onto Cobra. Got himself plenty of defenses. Zivy with a PI. Got himself plenty of damage out. But silence on the Cobra. As the flash heals are trying to let him catch back up little by little. Bonza fell around the corner, so Cobra can continue poking at Zivy without being in line of sight of the guy. Zivy needs himself a breather. Succubus catches him, but it's actually super DR. Morticoil right after, as long as you have some kind of a play, and that's going to be Cobra backing up out of there before Zivy can even go counter offensive. You have to sit there and catch up and flash heals, man. 10% dampening has already slowed down a little bit of that healing. and Cobra just marching at you little by little. He's still got wall, still got dark back, reflect as well, so you gotta be very careful with that reflect. As long as you don't silence yourself or stun yourself, you'll be okay. Fate for a second, doesn't go for a stun. Got a fear onto the succubus, so he's actually fully locked in right now. It's got to be Inferno slamming in. He's got the horror bolts flying in. At least the succubus getting caught by it. Void Charm, but he gets stunned up immediately. Soulfire to follow. Super low in health. Trying to see if he catch up on healing. Maybe look at a disperse. There goes the disperse. And look at the damage he's done to Cobra. Cobra is not looking at his own health bar. But his health bar is actually taking a bit of a beating. You need to get a silence or summon Fade for a second. Quick silence is going to be dark back, escaping the Infernos. Got himself the feathers just to get himself out of dodge, but still under a ton of pressure. These Infernos are slapping you around, not feeling good whatsoever. Cobra got himself dark back. Wall available in case he ever needs to. Xavier tried to see if he catch up as much healing as he can. I wonder if he's going to use a Void Shift in order to swap health with somebody else. And yeah, I'm receiving a lot of errors. Hopefully that doesn't DC me, because that did happen a couple of times over on the beta. But hopefully tonight on pre-patch it doesn't do it. Succubus catches it yet again. That Succubus just gets such a good primer. Fear to follow. Bonza fell. He's got the full chain combo stunned before he can get himself a reflect. You got to be very careful with the reflect. Got himself full fear. You can't stop it, but that Void Charm though does end up getting countered. Mortical, they're running you out of that Chaos Bolt. This is a good spot to be in. Because if he just seems to get himself a bit of resources, a bunch of DPs onto Cobra, and I think he'll be just fine. If you can also get the pet dotted as well as Cobra dotted, cleave off of the pet. Actually, I don't think you run cleave in duels in most cases, do you? You probably do avoid that because it's kind of a useless talent in unless you're just actually PvE cleaving people down in an arena, like in a solo. Got a silence. Bonza fell, able to fade it pretty easily. Got him some PI, so potential loss of damage. He's got fear, close enough actually. He could close the gap, go for a fear on the pet as well as the warlock. Instead, he's actually going to try to see if he can back up out of there, trying to see if he can maybe force Cobra to rush at him. Maybe what he's trying to do is not give Cobra an out. Cobra has a port out here in the center, gateway down towards the back of the other side of the room, and I think Xavier's gonna have to play the he's gonna have to see if he can fish Cobra out of the center of the arena as best as possible. If he can pull him away from the port as well as the gate, he might put himself in a better spot, in a more advantageous position here. As we are hitting the 5-minute mark, not the highest of dampening. They did reduce the amount of dampening you get as the match goes on. 5 minutes, only 23%. Mortal, full Infernal, Chaos Bolt 1, double Infernal chasing after you. Portals are just launching even more smaller Chaos Bolts at you. At least you finally get yourself full setup dots with Void Eruption. That is going to be a Reflect. You got to be very careful with the Reflect that goes as a Disperse. He does get hit with at least one of those Horror Bolts. With a port to follow, he just uses mobility. If Zivik can now go in at Cobra, maybe with a, he doesn't have a silence or a stun or anything, so he's actually kind of limited. I was gonna say with a CC, lock him in together with a Void Torrent. That could potentially be the play. But right now, I mean, I feel like everybody's getting bullied by the Warlocks at the moment right now, dude. Cobra can just run amok right now. He's got himself a pet, checking out free Chaos Bolts, which is doing quite a bit of damage. Stun around the corner. And Xavier, he got himself the one heal, but he needs to get aggressive for that heal. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, that port and everything is just tough. Playing Spikes going to be up next. Catching the guy, cool silence immediately. Succubus catches it. Lynchborn to break out of it. If you can get yourself a full set of pets onto Cobra, you might be in a good spot. Cobra looking to avoid you as best as possible. You got to get yourself the full army up and running. Blind to follow. Just waiting for a full go. There goes the army. As long as you can lock him down out of those Chaos Bolts, reflect for a second. You can't disrupt him for a moment. Fear full. But at least you're able to IBF, and as long as you just rotate defenses while keeping the full offensive pressure. Cobra with the wall, he's just up against the wall. He's trying to see if he can go counter-offensive. If you can stop any of those bolts with a grip or a silence or anything, dome, that's huge. If you can grip back in a dome and keep yourself safe, that's going to be massive. Trying to go for those dust strikes. Those are a little more effective now. Soulfire does not get the fast cast proc, but still wants to go for a proper Soulfire. I think he got him on the ropes. As long as Spikes goes on for a good silence, rotates more CC, great grip, keeping him away from the gateways, I think what you gotta do. I think he's trying to see if he can mosey over. Silence to follow him. You got a Mortical in a bit. Dark back, there goes the gate. If you can somehow keep the chase, keep the pressure, I think you're gonna be in a good spot. He's got mobility. He just gotta find the right angle. Stun, silence to follow. That's gonna be also maybe a, that's a full Infernal AMS for this one. I think he might just have him on the ropes. Big apocalypse, and Cobra's health takes a beating. He's not in a great spot. Everybody is trying to scramble to get away from the undeads, but I think Death Plagues is gonna take it. Plagues does bring it in with Jareem, trying to see if he can take that momentum. Plagues is hurting right now. He's trying to see if he can take him down, trick it really, really early. Plagues is very limited on what he can do. If he can interrupt him on Arcane, he maybe will be good. Yeah, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. This is great. Lockout for him. He got silence soon. Rotating that silence, limiting the pressure that Jareen can put out. Looking for those death strikes. Look at those death strikes at 39% dampening. They are weakened, but this man is still pumping through those death strikes. They've enhanced them a little bit ever since the DK rework. Just a hair. I don't know if you got grips or anything. You got to use something to disrupt this cast. Anything, if it's a hard cast, those barrages are not feeling good at all, though. AMS in a handful of seconds. If you could just live for a little bit here. I don't think it was going to be able to. Nah, most missiles. Jareem did end up attacking him before the man could get himself a breather. But that is what happens in a 5v5 1v1 duel arena. Sometimes you let the other person get a bit of a breather, get a bit of a catch-up. And other times you don't if you think it's not going to be a matchup that you can win. And Jareem thought, you know what? I don't want to mosey around within a Holy Death Knight. So maybe if Plagues meets up Jareem and if he sees him low, I do wonder if he'll give him the benefits of an honor duel, or if he's gonna go and catch him off guard just like Jareem did to him. Honestly, wouldn't even blame him if he decides to just like take it while he's got the victory. Wouldn't blame you, nobody would, but it does show that Jareem not a big fan of giving the other person a chance here. Low blow should be able to make some play here though. Jareem out of a nice block, has himself invis, but very limited what he can do versus Rogue, because Rogue is very aggressive. There goes the Kingsbane. So now Jareem is constantly under pressure, has to go counter offensive here if possible. If he can even catch the Rogue, and I think the dots are just gonna let him. He's just gonna succumb to the dots. Barrier barely keeping him alive. Shifted power, keeping you maybe a little afloat. Silence. I don't know if you got another. Another shield. He does not. The Chamois Kitsu wants to give this man an honor duel. I love seeing it. Look at this. He wants to give the Rogue an honor duel. Low blow backing up out of it. Low blow, he's giving you a proper honor duel, man. He could have taken you out with a quick flame shock, frost shocks, and taken you out. He's giving you a chance. He's giving you a proper one. What's up, Arthur? I said to him, man, is this you? It is you, Luca. You're more than welcome to join us, by the way. It's just going to be less balanced than beta for sure, but like even beta duels are pretty unbalanced, because you know how many rogues you see in duels? 0, because they do 0 damage. So even beta duels are pretty unbalanced. So honestly, we're not going to see proper balancing until we see season 1 PvP. And even then is probably going to be, I mean, it's Blizzard, right? We've been playing World of Warcraft forever. They've never really been great at achieving proper full-on balance. I think maybe Mr. Pandaria was the last time. What is this knockback? Hold on, what was that? How'd you knock him while you're still stunned? What was that just now? Trinket out of Kitsu, trying to see if he can maybe get some counter pressure. He managed to burn Guardian here as Low Blow catching yet another Garrote with the Cloak of Shadows. He's got himself the CC Chains. Death Mark, I think it's over. Man, Low Blow. Literally living up to his name, but I like the play. I like this. I like the play though. With what are you mad, or why are you mad up next? Got himself full wreck onto Low Blow. He's not gonna let him out of his sight. Trinket for the Rogue is available, but it's just over. Wake of Ashes, the burn, I think it's done, right? Error interface. Oh, I feel okay. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of those, I imagine, in the in pre-patch. Love of life. Yeah, sorry, yes, late. It's all good. It's all good. Though. It's all good. Is that the next? Latho's the last one. Athel's last one. Why are you mad? Trying to see if you can catch up to the guy. He's got wings, he's got everything. Athel does not want to fight him while Crusade is active. He does not want to fight. If Why Are You Mad can get in there, that's Crusade faded. Is he playing proper Crusade or like Wake of Ashes Crusade? No, not Wake of Ashes Crusade. I was thinking for a second, maybe. Searing Glare, that's Fatherman, is actually going to be kind of under a bit of pressure. Why Are You Mad did end up burning a bubble for this one stun. And actually quite a bit of damage into Athel. Man, might be under a ton of pressure. Maybe looking at a bubble here really early. And for Why Are You Mad, all he needs to do is just live. Get away from Athel. He's trying to see if he can bounce away. He got himself a bit of CC protection just in case. Athel's super low and the man still might take it. Oh, my God. Not only does he got a good mark, he's also got the moves. Look at them veering around. Also, my man Krager has not gotten a chance to play. Can we get this man a proper chance to play real quick? Back soon? Okay, sounds good. So we'll need to switch out over for Team Krager, I think, yeah? Hey. How's it going, Zenzel? You want to join us? We got a spot. If you want to join in, you could be the shaman for the group. Sham invite. I make group. I help. Hold on, I help. Here we go. And we'll get him up and running, hopefully. Pre-patch 2. Beautiful. Every single PvP game I played today with at least 4 people is legit less than 100k HP. Every single one? Yeah, that's true. Hey, Dal, man, hope you're doing good. What's up, TK? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Zach, how you doing, my man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having wonderful. Slot? Okay. 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 5? Trying to see if you got slots. Cobra, invite. Have Kragar invite me. Have Kragar invite me. I'll take over. Hey, Koopa? Yeah! Hell yeah. Sack? Okay, cool. Getting second group ready. 1 sec. Team got 5 still? Here we go. Alright, cool. Pass lead. Neat. Cool. Zanzel got you in. Krager's gone? Or is Krager leaving? Okay, I think Krager might have left. Like, officially left for the night. New party. Okay. Krager's making another group. Cool. So we'll have 3 rotating groups. Awesome. Awesome. So Krager has got his homies on. Beautiful. Yeah, Sibiru, Novi. Okay, okay. Okay. We got one more spot. If you guys want to join us, the group is listed under Molten Core under 5V5 1V1 Duels. We got one more spot available if you want to join us. Real quick, real quick. We'll get that and Team Nick. You are lead now for this group. Kragar getting his boys in another group. Another group. Started it today. No idea how to play Shaman. I hope you like it, man. I hope you like it. Hope you like it. Hopefully whoever you're versing against you won't be super super hard idea. We need one more. Let's see if I can get a... We'll do it like this too. We'll convert to a raid. And I'll move it like this. We need Unamas. See who I can invite, man. Who hasn't been in these in a while? Aspect is on. He's a PvE Andy, though. Anto, he's on. I could see if Anto was to join in. Hey, wanna join 5V5 Duels? We back on live. Wait, never mind. Never mind. The Strongest. I like that name. I like that name. EU coming? Yeah, it is EU. It is EU today. Friday is EU. Today is an EU day. Yes, 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 yes. Today is EU. I started out an hour early just to make sure we can get you guys going. Okay, this team is set. We're gonna get these going in a moment. Okay, let me know when. Ready. Coming. We're full right now, but Krager maybe making a second group really, really quickly. I don't know where Krager is going to list his, but normally we list groups under Molten Core. So if you see Molten Core and you see Kragar as a name by chance, then there's a good chance that Krager is trying to put a group together. We usually put in a Molten Core just for like cross-faction stuff. Hi man, is there a slot? We just filled, but Kragar making his group right now. See if you can join with him. Otherwise, I can whisper you as soon as a spot is open. Okay, Grain also wants to join in too. Good, 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 good. We got bodies. We got bodies, which is the exciting part. Man, dude. Cobra, dude. Kind of, Warlock's looking kind of OP in a pure 1v1 setting, huh? Quite a bit of damage, quite a bit of CC. That, not having like to deal with millions of health, looks like it is pays off pretty big time. Also, Shaman with a Lust buff is, or not Lust buff, Sky Fury buff, I think is going to be interesting also. Like, that's just a lot of, a lot of potential. What is it? What is the word I'm thinking of? A lot of potential for that Mastery and the Wind Fury auto attacks increase. That could be kind of nice, honestly. Kind of nice. I'm actually not gonna lie, because melee is quite a bit of your overall damage. Some classes became a little more melee heavy this expansion too, from the looks of it. But that Mastery, that's kind of huge, just a little bit. What is your build actually? I want to see what the people are rocking. Earthshock, yeah. I have seen people go Eleblast here and there, but usually it is Earthshock. Once you get your hero specs, so too, hero talents as well, it becomes even better because you get even more of those like fusion of the elements procs. But yeah, I think it's about what everybody plays over on the beta too. I think looks about right. Yeah, I think you got yourself a decent setup. And you got the primordial. You got all these. Yeah, okay. The boy got it, dude. The boy got it. Ele Blast anymore, it's a passive. There is Ele Blast in the talent tree, technically, right? When you go to Ele Blast or Shock, you could pick Elemental Blast if you want to. That being said, it's very, very expensive, and it's really not worth in PvP, but it is a really good button for PvE. That being said, yeah, you do get a lot of it from, yeah, all good, all good. I didn't even see that. Yeah, all good, all good. The fact that they gave you alternatives to how you can play it, though, is awesome. As soon as Nick tells me well, his group is ready, we'll get another one going, boys. The synergy between AoE, Incinerate, and Soulfire is OP now. True, it's a guaranteed Soulfire every time you press on MBGs. It is very, very, very good, isn't it? I love these things they've done for Destro Warlocks. I feel like they've really put them in a good spot. I feel like over on beta, it's really comes down to tuning them, but I feel like they're doing pretty good now. But I have to Earthquake, choose from that. One is a Earthquake that you place on the ground, like a decay, death, and decay. The other just places one under your target automatically. Yeah. Find the difference? Yeah, it's like, why am I have two earthquakes? Same thing for Shadow Priest. I'm like, why do I have two Shadow Crashes? What is this supposed to be? Game for the stats, stay for the early breakdown. Sup, Condo, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, guy. Thank you. Yeah, dude, I had to go out like this. Had to go to Walmart because I needed to replace the wiper blades on my vehicle. I got one. I went the other day and it was like super worst time because there's just rain and I'm just like, okay, my wiper blade's barely working. I need a new one. It's just worn. I got one. Size too small. It didn't have the right grip clip thing or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I need to go back. I had to swap the passenger one and the driver's one just so at least I can see because it would start to raining. I'm like, damn it, every single time I would drive, it's just raining. Got Krager right after on standby. So Cobra, as well as Nick, both of you are gonna basically have to let me know as soon as you got 5, because I'll need to rotate people around now. Now that we got 3 groups. So we're gonna have to rotate you guys out because Team Krager got a team. I want to get him a chance to play properly because Krager so far hasn't even got a chance to play. I don't want to make him wait, right? Jen хочу группа Kragara чтобы не ждали. I don't know if Krager is in chat or anything. I'm trying to say it in Russian just in case he's listening, right? And you хочу чтобы не ждали. I don't want him to wait. The brain is overheating. Dude, it is bad. Brain is overheating. Oi. I can do 2 groups. I'm getting old, man. I can manage 3 groups. Maybe when I was like... I don't want to give up my age. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Switch. Because it'd be weird for someone to be like, "That's my session." No, I think it's pretty normal. I've gotten compliments on it before, but most people just like don't even say anything, or it doesn't feel like they even notice it. Hard to tell sometimes, but I've gotten compliments IRL before. Just usually most people just like look at me and like they don't even notice a thing. Jareem gonna be first up versus Call of Duty. A bit of a rematch between those two. Call of Duty trying to see if he can lay out a bunch of dots. Oh, Jareem, big flip. I love that flip. Trying to see if he can reposition towards the pillar. Jareem just walking out of full cooldowns at the ready. But looks like he's gonna get locked down by Call of Duty. He's still touching the magic, rotting right through him. Oh my god, the touch of the magic damage is just coalesced. Judy having to press defenses here really, really early on. That's just cooldown reduction for Jareem. Man, Arcade, dude. Arcade mages are just a whole another level. It is wild. It just continues staying wild, being wild. It doesn't stop being wild. Literally wilder than a druid. And that's the wildest class we know. That's man literally got the heart of the wild. Jareem looking for a bit of a reset. Dots are up for Drudy. He does need to set himself up with a Moonfire, Sunfire before he has himself a proper go. Which doesn't mean that Drudy has to play around delays. But he is going to have to go for an Incarnation or Celestial Alignment at some point. Got himself a bit of a setup. Bear from while touching the magic on him, playing it super defensively. Jareem just ends up burning right through with the Fury of Elune. But he's got himself Ultra as well as, not Prismatic Barrier. Temporal Shield, I think it is. Temporal, I think it's called. Which just regained all the health. So he's perfectly fine, perfectly viable, chilling. Bash up for Drudy. Trying to see if he can go for setup. Cyclone, just looking for a couple of regrowths. Is it going to be enough though? He's got himself the Denizens. Denizens got buffed by 50%, so those things should be doing quite a bit of damage. As long as he lets them do all the damage in the world. As long as the Denizens actually do attack, they should do decent damage. Shifted power up for Jareem. He's got himself fully recuperated with his offensive cooldowns. So Drudy better be very, very careful, but at some point Drudy is going to have to go on a complete offensive. It is so rough. Got himself a stun, blink out of the mage really early. Got himself reverse blink, and Drudy still just keeps rotting him, trying to see if he can play the long game here with the shooting stars, Moonfire, Sunfire, maybe even potentially even drop at a Starfall at this point, I think. Trying to see if he can flap, actually does avoid the breath, even avoiding a kick. Shadow Meld for Jareem, he realized he messed up his go into a full interrupt by Drudy, locking out Jareem on his big cooldowns. With the root to follow, I think he was able to get past the shields. I think he's now breaking into the health bar. Oh, the shields are back in. If you can burn through those shields very, very quickly, he's trying to play the long haul game. Bash to follow, trinket available, knocking it back. Got plenty of star charges, no shields available. It's going to be full burst. As Drudy got himself Barskin. Is it going to be enough though? Touching the magic. It's a lot of damage. You may be looking at a Heart of Wild here. Jareem catching up all that health with an ult in time. Is back up and ready. Ring of Fire. Got himself shields. And Drudy with a Heart of the Wild bear form. It's not enough to keep him alive. It is not enough. Unless he got himself another Frenzied Regen. He's got himself one more. It is still not enough. Didn't they have the nerfing a lot of the Frenzied Regen recently? For bear druids specifically? The problem with that bear nerfs that they've done, it actually ends up nerfing druids globally for all 4 specs. Which is super, super unfortunate. Man, missiles just absolutely flowing out of the mage. Drudy still under a ton of pressure. Heart of the Wild unable to keep him alive here. He got a full breath. Trinket, trying to see if he can make an escape. Ring of Fire going to make it a little bit more awkward for him to get around the pillow, but he's able to barely avoid the Ring of Fire. Got himself heals, got himself everything. And Jareem just putting in pressure. All the time is available, so whatever damage Drudy does right now is not really going to stick. He got a bash, trying to see if he could get a blink out of the mage. He's got himself Ultra still, right? He does, yeah, there goes the Ultra. Man, at some point I think he's going to have to go full cooldowns. I don't think he's been able to go full CDs yet. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but I think that's how you actually put some pressure into Jareem. You're going to have to get through Ice Block at some point. And that's a full touch of the magic. What is these blasts, though? Oh, my. Look at his health. That's just touching the magic. A couple of blasts off those missiles, too. It is disgusting how good it is. Is the guy still trying to go for a cast or two? Bear form back up and available. We are hitting that 4 minutes mark. Dampen is kind of high. Full burst available. No touch of the magic to combine together, but Jareem's still putting in the pressure. Drudy with a Barskin. Got himself regrowths. Blink out of the mage. If you have a bash and maybe have a full go, I think you may just have to do it. If you have a bash right now, he doesn't have a blink. Ultra is going to keep him plenty alive. Got himself shooting power, so by now, blink should be back up and available. But if he ever blinks, you need to have a go. You need to be able to have a go. He blinked just now. If you go in for a bash, you may just have to go in for a go. Bash, he's got a trinket. Oh no. Cyclone catches him. That was a good clone. That was a good clone. Touch of the magic is on you, but you got to regrowth. At some point, you have to go offensive. I feel like you may have to use Celestial Alignment and or Incarn, almost like a defensive, right? You use it, put pressure, make the guy play defensively. I think that's how you have to do it. Just made full dot and rod build with mushrooms and everything. There goes the full burst. Trying to see if you can make some kind of a play. You just need to stay on him as best as possible. He's got him in your sights. You got to juke out on the cax. It's so good for you. That is ultra for Jareem. But you can still put in a lot of pressure. Ring of Fire onto Drudy. You still got a lot of resources. Cyclone looking for a bit of a heal. Maybe he can send a bunch of Star Surges after this. Is that a Celestial Alignment gone that quickly? Or is that Incarn? Because I'm pretty sure it's like 20 seconds, if not 15 seconds of a duration. I think it is that... I think it was that quick. They did end up reducing the cooldowns for Boomkins a little, trying to encourage more sustained-based gameplay. Buffed up everything else, but man, I guess a mage is just not scaling. Bar scaled up right now. Bash to follow for Drudy, trying to see if he can get himself any kind of recovery. Regrowths are up. Man, oh man, oh man, Jareem. He got ultra, he's got everything available. Drudy's in a weird spot right now. Can the Druid somehow squeeze out a victory though, chat, is what I'm wondering. These two have been going for a while. Drudy does not want to give up without a proper fight. Trinket to follow. Root to a silence. Root to follow into Jareem. Is it an opportunity to make a play? Star Surges can really break through his shields though. Barely can break through his shields. Dots are in the altar, so he's perfectly fine. As long as he can punch some damage while the shields are down, this could potentially put some pressure into the mage. But that altar touch the magic and everything blasts available. Oh, no. One more barrage might just end you. Try to see if you can avoid the barrages. Still touching the magic, collecting even more damage. Missiles to follow? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, oh man. No, he does die as a true cool Tyrann. Do you see how hard he fought for that duel? Announcer up there. He dies not as a true cool Tyrann. My goodness. Man, the damage discrepancy between the two. Arcane versus Boomkin. It is pretty wild. That being said, we also haven't seen that many Boomkins over in the beta. Not that many. Big missile cleave out for Jareem. Got himself plenty of damage as Plagues. Got himself the army. A-bomb join in. He's got himself a decent setup into a dome. Trying to stay near the dome as best as possible. At 35% dampening. Whatever reduction you can get out of it, the better. Interrupt onto Jareem's arcane damage is huge. Does Jareem have an altar? I think he does, right? There goes the altar, able to recover quite a bit of health. Shifting power is going to be massive for them cooldown recovery. He's got touch of the magic. He's good go for like a soft burst with touch of the magic. If he can just avoid the CC, avoid getting interrupted, he might be okay. Quick breath, and that's going to be reversal. Got himself a little bit of cast. Could be touch of the magic go right here. Could be big touch of the magic. He doesn't have a lot of health to work with though. Yeah, does not have a lot of health to work with. That is rough. Plagues knows he's got himself a damage advantage right now. As we hit in that 7-minute mark, 39% dampening, man, is it going to be rough. But Jareem's still kicking. He's got Invis, so he's got defenses altered, backup and available. He's got almost full set of bursts. Got himself the Evo. I wonder if he's still going to go for touch of the magic. He might just need to go for burst. Oh my goodness, Plagues though. I was thinking he was okay. I was thinking Jareem was chilling. And Plagues just kind of came in on a left field and they just cut him down. Why are you mad charging in right after stun? Plagues is not in a great spot. He does have a bit of runic power, but not a lot of ways to heal. Oh, yeah, that's a rough one. Even the silence couldn't stop a full blazing paladin. Who's up next? Is Zivy? Is it Zivy or Atho? One of you gotta go, because the man's got Crusade. It is Atho, man. Charging in, trying to see if he can man mode mad. Are you gonna be able to man mode mad? What is that final wreck? Atho's man had all the health in the world and a single waterfall of just holy. Just, oh my god. What is happening? This guy figured out a cheat code. Look at his damage. It is just not even comparable. Holy. I don't understand this. How are you doing this much damage? Zivy even giving you a chance here to get a proper reheal as we get in high dampening. Man just hits himself with a lay on hands. It's like, yo, I'm just gonna hit myself with a lay and let's get in there. Hopefully he has immunity, but hopefully he also has a, what is it? The not a bop, but sanctify. If he has sanct, I think he's gonna be great versus Zivy. He's waiting for some cooldowns. He's waiting to go for a little bit of like a hit and runs here and there, just trying to have a hit or two, but mostly just showing behind the pillar. Paladins are scary. I think Paladins have always been scary for a bit now. Void Eruption full PI. This is a full burst. Got himself a bubble. Just trying to see if he can avoid the CC that's going to be dispersed out of Zivy. Cannot heal because of high dampening at 50%, but at least he can reduce a huge portion of the Paladin's damage. Searing Glare, question is, it did connect. Oh, that final wreck hurts a lot, though. What is happening? He's got himself, what is it, the Just Prepare? That man, oh! Jesus. Yo, this paladin is absolutely cracked. Wait, Jareem did so much damage. Judy did a lot of healing there. Oh my god. That is kind of insane. All right, let's see if we can get another go. And Krager is ready. So let's see who else is available. My friend. Oh no. That's not good. Were they AFK? Because it can sometimes kick if they were in still for too long. Okay, good. Okay, we need to get somebody versus Team Krager real quickly. Let me know if 5. Let me know if you got 5. Krager is ready. Okay, Cobra needs a +1. I'm gonna do this invite. I'm gonna set up Cobra. Right, we're gonna try to see if we can get a +1 for Team Cobra. But I am gonna get Krager versus Nick. You awesome? Okay. We'll do it like this. We'll list on the Molten Core 5V5. Asking the guys. Okay, we're waiting, I guess. We're waiting for both. Whoever team is ready first, we'll send him versus Kragar. 1 sec. Commander. Gotova. Asking him real quickly. We got a +1 here. Beautiful. Cool. We'll get this guy. I want to get all of you guys in. We'll just have to. I messed up. Oh, unless Telrina's in Team Kragar. I was about to just like It's just no. No. Your team go. Okay, he's ready. Cool. Sorry, I'll get you guys once we got spots open. Fallen and Bird, I'll get you guys in. We don't have spots right now. That's all. So while Judy's asking for your team, while doing Cobra versus Kragar, quick, then your team is up next versus Kragar or Cobra. Here we go. We got 5, right? Okay, cool. We do. Cobra, hopefully you're good. You're dead, which is not a good sign, but hopefully you're okay. Alrighty. We're gonna invite spectator match. Kragar, Cobra, 5. What arena did we do? Lordaeron? No, Dalaran Sewers. Dalaran Sewers is a better one, I think. Hopefully this works. Jamie Bird, I'll get you in as soon as we got spots, man. I promise you. I promise you. But we do have 3 teams on rotation, so maybe I can get you in one of those teams. This is it's just how we do the duels. We can only get you guys if there's a spot, but people rotate really, really quickly. So no worries. Sewers, I'll try to get Sewers in. Ready for next game, IGN, when Nicholas, yeah, okay. I'll need to get you guys in too. Yeah. I do my very, very best here. We do like to rotate people pretty aggressively as best as we can. Did it work? Okay, that one didn't work. We'll do Tiger's Peak. I think it's because Cobra was dead. That's why he didn't queue. Tell me when you are ready. I'm having to like switch between Russian and English because some of these guys only know Russian. Меня Stream Sniper не могу. Cobra got a Stream Sniper killing him constantly, so you can't res to live. Popitaisa. I'm gonna tell him try. Let me know if team is ready, because Cobra is having an issue on his end. I can queue your team quick. Ready? Okay. Gonna do Judy team first. Get safe your team after. Okay, I'm not gonna make Kragar wait long. We're gonna do Nick and Kragar 5. What was gonna do initially? Dalaran sewers. Yeah, we'll do them in Dalaran sewers. Damn, I really need to get Kragar on like not a call, but like I need somebody to just be like a messenger back and forth. Oh, he's got a lot of warriors. I'm okay with that. You know what? We're gonna break all the rules. It's a lot of warriors. You know what? I'm okay with it. Wait, the rogue's name. It's Toxic Aunt. However, if you take the letter K at the end of Toxic and put it before Aunt, oh, mate, it's Australia, mate. For the sake of YouTube, his name is Toxic Ant more than anything. I like his name though. I like his name. Okay, here we go. Man. Alrighty, let's get ourselves another one going, boys. We're back in here, back in the down sewers. Switch. Got ourselves a team of absolute killers on Team Kragar with Harry Potter. Man, after Hogwarts, he was just not the same. Decided he's gonna become a pirate with chopped mutton chops. Kragar first up versus Athel, man. A bit of a duel of the century between those two. Haven't seen each other in a while. Kragar getting absolutely slashed apart though by the Fearlath. Legendary man needs some recovery. Miz looking for some healing. Just someone to Athel for a second. His health is dangerously low. Not burning a trinket is, I mean, that's just brave. Brave. And hopefully not dead. Bubble out immediately. Leave for Kragar. Had himself reflect. I don't think he was able to reflect much. He needs to heal immediately off of Athel. Does go for a rallying cry immediately. Needs to catch up. That or needs to kill Athel right here, right now. Athel did end up burning a bubble. Avatars available. Blind to follow. Trinket is up for Kragar. Needs to see if he can maybe seal the deal. Real quick moment. Otherwise, Athel may have him with a stun. Holy. That was fast. That was fast. With another leap from one warrior to the next as Magrock? Magrock is going to be up next. Full bleeds out onto Athel. Does he have a bob? That is the only thing that's going to save him. No shatter available for the warrior. So he's in a bit of a weird spot right now. Trying to see if he can get himself an upper hand. He just got to wait out the immunity. Full stun immunity. Blaze from right after. After with his shield of it, has got himself the Wake of Ashes Wings. Is that what I just saw? Crusade Wake of Ashes Wings? Or is that real Crusade Wings? Woo! That was a lot of damage out of left field. Just smacked the warrior upside the head by the looks of it. No, there's full crusade. So it's actually playing full crusade. Frostbomb onto Athel does not have immunity. Full stun. I think he's just gonna get buried in an avalanche. Barely alive. And looks like Harry Potter does make the guy. He threw his cloak over him to make him disappear. Love seeing it. This is gonna be Arak. I think is the name of Rock. Up next is the Demonology. We don't see a lot of Demonology over in the beta. Quick stun up onto Harry Potter. Does have a human Rachel. Alter Time is available. Frostbomb setup. A Rock may need to... All your pets are passive, by the way. You got to get your pets to attack the guy. Yeah. Make sure your pets are not passive. Harry Potter blinking and super aggressively. Trying to see if he can avoid these pets. But that's going to be a lot of passive damage for him to deal with. Rock does have himself a greater Dark Pact. Got himself all the pets available, but that's a lot of shatter onto the Warlock. Does he just go down wall with a fear, trying to see if he can just lock down the mage into flurry of crowd control, trying to see if he can give him absolute nightmares. Does go for a quick knockdown with a Fel Lord, but the man just walks out of it. That's the problem with the Fel Lord. If the Fel Lord maybe at least moved after the target, that'd be kind of nice, but Fel Lord is just such a zonal ability more than anything. Big fears back to back for a Rock. He needs to get his pets over there at Harry though. I mean, damn dude. Ever since we saw the Obelisk get removed out of the Demonology Warlock kit, I feel like their damage really just went kind of out of the window a little bit. Try to go for a Tyrant. Frostbone to follow. If he got himself full stun, this may be the end to the Warlock potentially. Got himself Dark Pact as a shield. Big spike, not enough to take him, but the Lances are doing numbers. That's going to be a full port, but out and about taking him. Man, that is a rough one. That is a rough. Are you part Russian? Yes, I am, Primer. I was born in city of Yekaterinburg in the region of Ural. Yeah, so that is my background. That's going to be just in a random video, most likely a video on the channel. Probably, oh my god, look at this mage. Frost mage kind of pumping over at a P patch. Most likely another Frost dude. He's just setting up these shatters. This man got them proper shatters. Barskin is gonna shrink it out of it. Does not trust the shatters. Shadow mode really quickly for the Ray of Frost. Harry Potter, man, look at this guy. Quick cycle on his Druid. Hopefully we'll have an easier time with this kind of a mage. Arcane is a little bit tough for a druid, but Frost hopefully is maybe a bit more of an even matchup. What's up? Wow. Bodo's down, lower, nice. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Give it a second. We'll start doing ASMR next. Let me give it a 20 more minutes. I'll bust out a VTuber model. We're just gonna go through all the trends, dude. Throw in a no-hit challenge somewhere in between. Big burst onto Harry, maybe looking for an ice block. Ultra, really playing around with that health bar right now. He's really letting the health bar get low. There goes the block. Breaks out of it very aggressive. We're looking for a stun. Freeze. Does he have a go here? He got shifted power. He does not have the shatter bonuses. And that's going to be an opportunity for Call of Duty to get himself a proper setup. Hey? Oh, yeah. Exactly. As Judy at least is at a health advantage versus Harry, who does go for a bit of a reset. He's got trying to see if he can close the gap. Brett the Fuller, does he have another freeze? Oh, he ran into it. That is unfortunate, but he's got a full shatter combo. Is this enough? Ray of Frost? Oh, no. Wait, what happened to Ray of Frost? Did his channel stop? It looked like the channel stopped halfway through. Trying to see if he can slow down Drudy with a Code of Cold Novus as well as a Doctor. Trying to see if he can keep him in place as best as possible. Drudy able to go for a bit of recovery. Heart of the Wild, 25% dampening. He's got himself full set to go. And actually no. One more Ice Block available for Harry. I was going to say no Ice Block available. But actually he does have one. I was looking at cooldowns. I looked at the Cold Snap, but I didn't look at Ice Block. I'm dumb. I can't track CDs, even though they're right there in my face. A shifted power comes out for Harry Potter. At the very least, he's got himself cooldowns. Breath. Another Ring of Frost. Is this going to seal the deal? Is this it? Does he have himself the proper go? Trinket available for Drudy. Maybe if the mage can blink back in, he might be able to stun him either way. Does stun him. I think he did shatter. Ice Block just to get the shatter. Just to get the kill. You're kidding me. Oh, that was so greedy. You don't have an immunity. You don't have a re-heal. And now you get yourself a team of low-blown Plague Spikes who are ready to go. Man's got himself full setup with a bunch of festering wounds on you. Harry better be extra careful. You're a quick poly. You need to find a way to kite the hell out of that man. You need to kite him, make sure he doesn't touch you ever. Full Army of the Dead joins right in. AMS available for him and both his goal. He's got AMS for him and his pet. That is so good. Brad to follow, try to keep the pressure. Wait, is the rogue DC again? Oh, no, dude. Okay, Plague Spikes. You're the last man left here. One-man army. You versus the mage. It looks like at the very least he's able to claw the mage down. Very well done. I don't know what's happened to Team 1's rogue twice now. The guy DC'd. That is very, very unfortunate. Quick stun, Plague Spikes immediately with that IBF. The rogue got himself full burst, not going in for a death pack just yet. Can the Death Knight live it? I don't think he can. Yeah, that is a lot of damage, dude. Those ambushes actually kind of hurt now. Look at that. What is this? Well, there it is. Harry Potter with 3, by the way. Well done. Well done. That is such a greedy ice bug, but I kind of love it. That was so good. If I gotta change my wings talents, I didn't know if I was holding Crusade wings against Cracker. Thinking I had auto wings, my mirror is scuffed. I feel you, dude. I feel if you are a paladin that played with like normal wings for so long, and now you can get wings with the Ache of Ashes, it is gonna be so hard to get used to. It's gonna be a bit. That's another thing going on with the rogues, the way you get like a charge of Eviscerate in once we hit level 80 or level 70, I guess level 80 with one of the hero talents. So yeah, there's gonna be some jarring experiences, but now is a good time to break all the new talents said. So they did give you guys new talents though, right? Good. I heard the Pallies didn't get new talents. What? Nicht. Okay. So is beweisat nicht? Okay, so it looks like Cobra was able to get rid of those guys. Go. Okay, he's ready. What happened to your rogue friend? We'll do, it's not Nick, it's gonna be Kragar and Cobra. 5 Tiger's Peak. We'll do Tiger's Peak. I don't know if Tiger Peak or Lordaeron or any of those maps are broken. I'm gonna hope they're not. I'm also trying to throw you guys into a Blade's Edge if I can help it. Best that I can. But yeah. By the way, Christus, how do you my man? Toxic Hunt? Exactly. Yeah, I like that name though. it's easy. I'll call him Toxic. Yeah, there've been some sus names from the Slavic boys with them Russian Cyrillic letters here and there, but it looks like YouTube doesn't really catch them super well. So as long as I don't say the name out loud, usually everything is good. They're just sus, spicy names here and there. Nothing super bad. When it is like really bad, I usually tell them like, hey, can you switch that guy out? So it's nothing bad up until I whisper like, hey, can you swap this guy out? That name that's not gonna cut it. They're missing one, Harry. Oh man, Harry is gone. Switch. Hopefully Harry will load in, but we got also Team Kragar on this team. I don't think Kragar is going first. It's just, you know, when somebody sits in the corner like this, I feel like, oh man, unless he is first. No, he's not. I was gonna say for a second. Like, I want to see somebody sit in the corner like that. It's almost like they're sad. Honestly. Toxic, Trinket immediately versus Jareem. Blink out for the mage. Is going to be able to lock him down with a stun. Full Kingsbane available. Do you have the shivs though? Shot him, Mel. Trying to see if he can avoid this. Oh, Jareem. His health bar is actually going to be burned into. Shift and power is going to give you shields, but you got to get back in. He's not going to be able to get back in for shivs. If you could chain a bunch of shivs back to back or chain shiv into another shiv during that Kingsbane while still staying in there, mailing the target, sinking in those poisons, you could actually do a lot of damage with it. Although they made it so you really have to bank it up. Is Jareem backing up to get food? He is actually backing up to get food. Full array of food back there. We got Strongest on this team. We got us Vinificus. We got Zenzel as well as Cobra with Jareem looking out for a +1 here. Hopefully Team 1 will get their +1 unless the Rogue is going to be a one-man army. Garrote, try to see if he can position himself so you can get those bleeds onto Jareem without breaking the sap. I am interested by that strat. That is a good one. That is a strat the Rogues used to do back in the day. Into a shadow step. Jareem, try to see if you can back up on it. That is going to be Shiv. Does he have any more damage with it? Is that Kingsbane? I think that is Kingsbane actually. I've never seen that kind of animation. Look at that, just poison rolling off of the guy. Doesn't trip him on Arcane. There's going to be a knockback for a second. If Toxic could just maintain the damage, quick shiv right after towards the tail end of a Kingsbane, that could do a lot of damage. Toxic maybe looking at a bad spot though. Maybe looking at a Cloak of Shadows. He's got no health whatsoever. There goes the Cheat Death Vanish. Oh, he's playing with fire. But the full blade onto Jareem. Hold on a second. This guy's melting. Hold on a moment. He's going to die. If he doesn't block, it's just death. Yeah. Holy, this guy got them burst. He wasn't even touching him. Deathmark, baby. Hello? Hold up. Sap. He's got himself a fan just to make sure he got him out. They're like a road where the silence is huge. Especially against these casters, man, who are just running amok. No Trinket, but does have a Cloak of Shadows. Have himself a second vanish in case he needs to. So if anything, Toxic, at the very least, got himself plenty of ways to deal with Jareem. Alter is able to hopefully win it out. He's still altered. Yeah, there we go. If you can put in pressure now is a pretty good opportunity to get some damage in. But that's huge damage back on the... Oh my god! The blades! He's got that execute! Well done. Wow. The damage on Rogues right now, it feels like it just sneaks up. It takes a while to get it going, but it feels like unless you're death marking, it does feel like it takes a second for it to sneak up on you. And Harry! Oh, he made it in! Oh, good. Good. Hopefully Harry will actually get a chance to play. Hopefully they'll figure out the order as Cobra is going to be first up. The Rogue knows there's going to be a succubus for him to have to deal with. So he has to be very careful. Sap, as soon as the Garrote comes out, he knows the succubus is going to hit him. Cheap shot. Does Trinket. He's just going aggressive. He's got himself Shiv. Maybe not Shiv. It looked like he could hit with him Shiv, but still getting caught out with a rain of fire with a mortar coil to follow, as well as an infernal Bonzafell. Maybe look at a potentially smoke bomb, trying to see if you can maybe at least escape this side of Corby as best as possible. There is going to be more infernal spawning in on top of the Rogue though. He's got himself full stun back at the Corby. It's going to be a Trinket with a port. This Rogue is left with no help whatsoever. He's got to make a play. Maybe he can go for a blind evasion. It does nothing. The Infernals themselves radiating hellfire around them, together with the Succubus getting a couple of whips here and there with shadow damage. It's very difficult. Like at that point, you just have not enough health to live that at all. Kragar charging in. What is that? Took a U-turn there. It's like a 90-degree angle charge. What happened? With a big port out for Cobra, using all of his mobility really early as Krager trying not to get caught by the succubus. I think is chasing after him. He should hopefully be able to stay on top of Cobra. Does go for the Blaster, immunity, any kind of CC. There goes the wall. If you can crowd control him, you might be in a good spot. There goes the second Blade Storm. Is that what I just saw? Second Blade Storm? Bonza fell. Cobra is going to try to see if he can walk Krager out of it. There goes the second port. He's got no more mobility. Now he's actually limited on what he can do. There's going to be Rain of Fire chased down by the succubus, slowing him down a little. At the very least, Krager is able to turn the attention onto the succubus, keep chasing after Cobra, while being able to build a bunch of rage ready for Cobra as soon as possible. Reflect up in case there's a mortal coil. Got himself a couple executes here and there, and I feel like the execute animation is a little different now. I'm so used to the Ventier looking one, but now most warriors didn't even go for the Ventier looking thing. Now it has this more Slayer looking thing, which is different. That's going to be a full setup by Krager. Mortal Coil does have a trinket for it. Potentially maybe look at a defensive though. Look at the Mexicans looking kind of juicy there with a full port out for Cobra. Krager having to blaze him just to make sure he doesn't get CC'd. Charge it back in. There goes a full burst. There goes a full defenses. He needs to catch up as much health as he can right now. Stun, shockwave onto the Warlock as well as the pet. He's trying to see if he can build up his health in order to have himself a little bit extra rapport, because he knows there's going to be a good CC chain out of Cobra at some point. Big heal for Cobra too. So Krager better be very, very careful. Succubus catches you, putting you out in the open. You don't have a trinket, and there goes the Chaos Bolt. If only some way, somehow, you could reflect any one of those bursts, that would be huge. He's trying to see if he can save that reflect for a good spot. He also does have Rally. He may need to burn it really, really early here. Actually, no. Instead, he's just going to commit with big damage before Mortical is up. He had to commit, damn. And that's exactly was the right play. Strongest is going to be up next as a Fury Warrior. Also, disarmed immediately. Goes for a disarm to Krager. Does go in for the stun to follow. Spear. Krager needs to use everything here to survive. Rally may need to come out. He's just playing with his health right now. Not a great spot. Avatar trying to see if he can go counter pressure. Stun back onto Strongest. He does trinket it. Short stun onto Krager. Does go for a stun with a leap to follow. Warrior leaping right back after him with a quick charge to intercept him. Krager needs a heal. Does pick up impending victory at last second. Strongest got way too much cooldowns though. Just at that point, you just don't have much to deal with unless you have a proper cooldown. It's just so much raw damage and you're just left dry. That is so rough. Magrock is going to be up. I mess up your name every time, I'm sorry. But that's going to be up next. Full cooldowns, and now Strokes is the one on that defensive play. Got to stun into Magrock with a disarm immediately as soon as the shrink comes out. And that is a lot of cooldowns for Magrock that actually getting kind of wasted thanks to that stun and the disarm. For Strongest, this could be an opportunity. He's got himself a bit of Blaze Storm. He has a defensive. Magrock also has a defensive, but Strongest is behind on health, trying to see if he can leverage that. Got full cooldowns available. Magrock with the defensive. Strongest not willing to use his yet. He might just be able to overpower Magrock if possible. But the Strongest, I don't know if this is enough though. Executes available. Quick stun. Quick. Oh, what is that charge from downtown? Got a full go. He just needs a few ammo executes. He might just be able to hang in. Rallying cry. He's still holding on to his enraged regen. So he's saving that cooldown until he really needs it. Zerk Rage to break out of this one. Magrock picking up a bit of health. It may be enough just to keep himself alive. Strongest still actually having to burn his enraged regen. Not in a great spot. Big blades out for Magrock. He needs a CC chain. There goes the spear. You can't go anywhere. He's just going to take you out. My God, this man got some dammy. My goodness. With Protector up next, charging in. Quick reflect. Strongest as an avatar is available. Trying to see if he can back up out of there. I think just use an avatar. Not even offensive. I think just use it just to make out of a root or something. I'm not even sure that or he got a random proc. He got Recklessness, but I don't think he wants to fight. He wants to wait. He was trying to see if he can get him some second win. Stun to follow. He's got full burst. There goes the Recklessness avatar and everything. He just doesn't have a heal besides the Warlock Hellstone. That's the only heal he has. Blaze Storm is going to be able to immune that stun. Fury Warriors having a Blaze Storm again is huge. He's getting super, super low. The disarm for a second. Trying to see if he can maybe get some counter pressure. But Protector, I think, is in a great spot right now. He's got the health advantage. He's got bladed defenses. Strongest is now fighting for his life right now. He's in execute range. Got himself a stun. He can't really go offensive. He's trying to figure out whether he wants to stay in to heal or back the hell out to maybe get himself recovery. But there's no right decision right now. Protector just in that chess match has the advantage. No matter what you do, whether you advance or whether you retreat, there's just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And you're just hoping to like maybe the other guy makes a mistake. Maybe the other guy makes a misplay. For Protector, that is a full heal right now, while staying away from Zenzel as he's playing out to the Elemental, newer to the Elemental Shaman. Trying to go for the Totem, dude, that thing is so inconsistent. I feel like it's more consistent in the beta, too. Got himself at least random Elder Blast, so he's got himself proper procs, Lightning Lasso to follow. If Protector can maybe close the gap, he's got every defensive, so you could potentially match him. Stun right after, Trinket to follow for Zenzel. Got himself a Stormkeeper as he does get interrupted. Lava Burst, it just disarmed, but I don't think that he really does anything right now. Into Earthshock, maybe Lava set up. Got himself full Ascendance potentially? No. No, it doesn't go for Ascend. Actually, I can't even track Ascend. Do you even have Ascend? I assume he did, but I think Protector may still take it. Big charge. Does himself save himself an execute? Root last second, trying to see if he can break that totem. Hex. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Vinny up next with a full stun. Does get himself a Fell Lord, but that Fell Lord, it's trying to do some damage. He's trying to make something happen. Then it's going to be a full Tyrant, surrounded by every single pet. Fury them all out into in every direction. Tyrant, though, still getting some damage in, but a lot of the damage comes from the other pets. Tyrant is mostly there to empower them. There goes the Felguard joining back in. Stun, surrounded again. Vinny got himself a decent setup. Couple instant casts. Just needs to stay away from the Warrior Protector, and I think the pet should be able to take him out all on their own. Try to get another hand to go down. Try not to get interrupted if you can help it. Does juke out a kick. The Warrior goes in for a lead, but as long as the pets are chasing after him, there's no way for him to reset. The Demon Doggers are not going to let him get any kind of healing. The pet is in. Next stun, I think it might be over for Protector. He's trying to catch up whatever healing he can. He got imps all around him and everything. Charhound, that thing is probably going to do enough damage too. But Protector's starting to give himself a little bit of healing. Axe toss as soon as he's poking from around the corner. Vinny does have every single defensive. Protector got nothing except for offensive power. And there it goes. And there it goes. And even got himself the Doom Fiend joining in. Harry immediately with an Invis trying to see if he can skulk over there. Man, this is a rough matchup. Definitely a rough one. Not easy for either one of those two competitors, but man, the Warrior, dude, the Fury damage really scales up. Like once you have cooldowns and avatar and everything, it really hits home. It really hits very, very hard. Fear, that's going to be immediate Ice Block. That's going to be Harry. He knows there's no high dampening to work with. Actually, there is high dampening. You can't really heal. He's just going in for the most amount of damage. Full Shatter burst onto Vinny, and I think Vinny with a wall, that's not enough of defensive Mortal Cold Fear. The most you can do is maybe Crowd Control him, but I think at this point, try to see if you can flee. Try to see if you can run. Unless you get a heal right now. Oh, yeah. Can you kill him with a breath? I think it might have been the breath at the end. That is rough. Strongest, pick it up to. Protector, pick it up to. These Warriors, man. These Warriors, dude. I feel like normally, with Fury particularly, you kind of expect the damage because it builds. But now when they got Avatar, when they got the, what is it, the Odin's Fury, and Recklessness all together, right? Oh, that entire combo, oh, it hits. And it's only going to get better once you pick up Slayer, because then it's just going to be out of left field. Let's get another one going. We got Team Cobra and Team Krager just played, so I think we got to see if we can get Nick back in, yeah? I got 5. Okay, I can queue your team again. Haven't seen your Vokers, are they bad? They're not terrible. Nice, ONYXIA. Okay. Krager is done for the night. Let me know if ready. Krager done for the night. Okay. I can also send Crane. Okay. Let me know if you got 5. I can get your group next. Cobra inviting me because I need a +1. Okay. Here we go. Remove you. Cobra -1. Let's go. 1 sec. Q in a bit. If Grain tells me he's good, what I might do is I might send Grain. Pass lead. Lead plus. Lead plus. Here we go. Let me do it like this. So I can at least keep you guys all in my view. Makes it a lot easier. My bamboos hit hard. I'm the strongest. I love it. I love it. I love it. Got 5? I don't. I might need to type out in Russian the word leader. Pre-patch. How many is it? 5? Okay. Only 3. Okay. 1 sec. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll help Grain and I'll help Cobra with groups in a bit, and we'll probably queue one of them. Unless, hold on, unless you know how to list it yourself. Sorry, all good, all good. All good. We got a spot if you guys want to join. Molten Core, 5V5 1v1 Duels. I don't know why I have a K in there. 5v5K. Here we go. Okay. Okay, also Grain listed a group as well. So if you guys want to join us, he got spots, I got a spot. I'll probably get Cobra versus Nick really quickly, and then Grain, once he fills, we'll get them queued. So if you want to play immediately, we got 1 spot. If you want to play tonight in general, Grain got a couple of spots. I think like 2, maybe more. But if you guys want to join, it is available right now. There was a mage, bird, and then there was a death knight. I forgot the name, but I remember it's a death knight. I can get you guys in if you want to play, if you still run. Привет, хорошего стрима настроения. Большое спасибо, комментарий, как дела, друг. Hey, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Winifika, so much love to have been watching the channel for years. Hey, Vinny, appreciate you joining us, man. We do these every Friday. We do these every Friday. Always welcome to join us, friend. Every Friday, my guy. Every Friday. I was impressed with the Rogue putting in dot damage. Was insane. I was actually surprised by it too, because Rogue damage has been kind of underwhelming, to say the least, over in the beta, like on max level. So the fact that they got some damage now on pre-patch, I mean, that's good. Rogues did get buffed a little over on the beta. I don't think it's enough, personally, just from like comparing the numbers against other classes and like based on what we got from the Rogue Discord. We'll see. Hopefully they won't leave the class high and dry. And also I put up a really good idea on like what they could do with Trickster to make that playstyle a lot better. I'm hoping that maybe they'll take some of those like suggestions, because there's a bunch of other suggestions of like, because some talents are kind of weird, not really working correctly. Let's see if I can get a +1 off of BNet too. That could work out as well. I want to see if I can find somebody who joins these regularly. I'm not seeing Paz. I know joined these before, but I don't remember if he played a lot of these. Lucio I asked earlier. Kodako had him there. Asian is Temple of Kotmogu, so he's already queuing stuff. I could ask Frostboss, Cloak maybe. Looks like he's just leveling. See if Buka Lemon wants to join. Oh, he's on a Warsong. Yeah. Hey, Blahor, wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels? Yeah, we're trying to get one on our team as well, Green. Invite Fallen Jaina Dal can join, decline me. Well, I didn't decline, but I could try. What realm? Fallen Jaina on where? Because I could do Fallen Jaina. Yeah, if you mean like I declined you earlier, it's because we probably had like only 1 spot available. So I didn't mean to like decline. It just Kazakh. Okay, let me try that. Invite Fallen Jaina Kazakh. Target is unfriendly. So that means you're either Alliance or my group is listed as Horde. But basically, the only way I'd be able to invite you is if you sign up for the group under Molten Core. I've joined. Awesome. Wait, Bird, you're in? I guess you would team Grain potentially. Okay. Because Nick is still ready. I'm Alliance. Okay, yeah, I won't be able to invite you because I'm Horde. The only way to be able to join us is if you re-sign back up in the group. We're listed under Molten Core, under 5V5 1v1 Duels. If you just look us up under, what is it? Also Molten Core Grain. He's got a group there as well. He's got 5. So actually he's ready. But if you find us, yeah. I can't sign up. It says I'm declined. Really? Do I gotta relist it? I might have to like delist and relist. Let me do this. Delist and relist. Try that. Because if it says you're declined, because I didn't decline you recently, try again, if possible. Couldn't join you either, Dal. Really? Huh. That's weird. Okay. That might be like a new LFG thing they did. Because I know they added like a Mythic Pluses, right? You still see the groups you would decline from for Mythic Plus. So maybe it was similar to that. It still says declined. Really? Okay. What if I were to relist it in another dungeon, like High Mall, right? What if I list it under High Mall? Trying a different raid. Would you be able to find High Mall normal? I'll try. We're ready? I know. I'm just another group real quick. Hope will queue soon. Yeah, I'll need to do Grain versus Nick, and then we'll do Nick versus Cobra, and then Cobra versus Grain. We'll have to do it in order. Nope, still says declined. That is wild. That is very, very wild. Huh, I don't really know how to change it then, to be honest. Weird. If I try to make a group 5v5, maybe the same, you can get me there, an alliance in the group. If I try to make a group in 5v5 and maybe same, you can get me from there. Or like have us join you, that could also work too. Yeah, if you make a group and we could like join this 5-man into your group, that's another way of doing it. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. Another thing I could try is put it in custom PvP, but I don't think that will work. But I could be wrong. Who knows, right? Who knows? Yeah, that is weird. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. That is new. That is a new one that we have to deal with. Yeah, I definitely did not try to like decline you boys or anything. I am just as confused. Just as confused as you are. I'll try to make a group. I made a 5 group in Legacy. You made a 5 in Legacy raids. I am not seeing it. Unless I'm supposed to be seeing Shadowlands, right? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Molten Core, under Molten Core. Okay, so it has to be a Legacy Molten Core. Molten Core. So I'm seeing Molten Core, Fallen Ninja. There we go. Fallen Jaina. There we go. That could work. I got it. Okay. I signed this all up. Just gotta accept this. And then pass lead to me or Cobra, because he'll be lead. Your team will have to wait a second, and then we'll get you, we'll have to do Grain versus Nick first, and then this team versus Nick, and then this team will get to play twice, basically. Okay. Okay, pass lead to Cobra. This team will play in a bit. First Grain versus Nick, then your team after. Yeah, just make sure you pass the lead to a guy named Cobra. K-O, looks like a B-P-E. The Warlock in the group. Yeah, if you pass him lead, then we'll be golden. DK lead, he will pass you lead. Yeah, just pass him lead. Worked. Thank you for being patient with me. I have promised you, I have no idea what happened. I definitely did not mean to like do any kind of perma declines or anything. I don't even know that was a thing. So I'll try to be more careful with it. Did I do wrong? Lord, I run 5. Okay, so your team will go after Grain and Nick, because Nick's been waiting for a while, and I gotta get his team a proper shot, and then you guys will be available. Okay, I'll try to go as quick. Bird is in. Let's go, Bird. Let's go. Now Bird gets a chance to play. This is awesome. Killer Frost. That's a cool name. Hell yeah. Aeronama. I like that name too, dude. These mages got cool names. Hell yeah, dude. Oh heck yeah. Alrighty, switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with our rock over on the Demonology. Is that a Night Elf or a Nightborn? Based on a bald head, I'm thinking Night Elf, actually. Athel on that team. We got Bird. Oh, I like it. Look at this guy. This gentleman in his collar. Literally risen from the grave in the, I forget. Cheersfall graveyard? I almost forgot where a dead start. We got ourselves Judy as well as Low Blow the Rogue. This man needs another chance to play, man. Tell joining back in as an arms warrior over the team too. Oh my goodness. Killer Frost. I love that set. That's so good looking. Protector first up and running, charging out. We got us Toxic as well as Aeronoma. I like that set too. That's a good looking set. You guys got good mugs. Judy versus Protector is going to be a wild ride, I think. Because Boomkin, I feel like right now on pre-patch, at least in PvP, from what we've seen in 5v5s, at least in a 1v1 setting, they don't seem to be incredibly consistent, I guess the best way to put it. But maybe they'll be good against melee, because so far I think Judy only played against other casters, got himself plenty of distance into a quick intro, but missing it, giving him an opportunity to go for instant casting, trying to go for a silence with a potentially a go versus Protector. Full bleeds out onto Judy, got himself a knockback, looking for a Cyclone, trying to see if he can maybe find himself a break in between. It's going to be potentially a Shadow Melt, trying to see if he can get himself some kind of a setup. Marskin is the only thing that's keeping him alive right now. May need a little bit more healing here. Got himself plenty of movement, looking for a clone, does get a trinket out for the warrior with a quick interrupt, and I think the warrior just gonna be able to savage him. Oh my god, the damage diffy of a Boomkin, which is a lot more sustained by the looks of it, versus a death, versus I literally was gonna call him a death knight. No, I should just have ended it with death. Literally walking death. The spec, the class, the myth, the legend. Breath immediately by Bird. Got himself full frost with a frost bomb, full stun. Protector blade storming in between. I don't even know how he got out of it. Quick interrupt. This guy is brazen, but he still got stunned up. Put in a really weird spot. Fear on all the images. At the very least, you could maybe start taking those images little by little, by at least looking to get a couple of bloodthirsts. Versus Bird. Knockback, but immediate charge. Does he have another way to close the gap? You get another bomb. Not gonna feel great, but he's gotta reflect, reduces some of the damage taken. He can't really reflect anything back to the guy, but at least he got himself a little bit of defense. That spike! Oh, rallying cry up immediately, picking up as much health as possible. He's got Avatar in a little bit. He just gotta live. He's just gotta live. And that catch up on health though, look at that. Bomb does go for an interrupt. I think he might just have to go full Avatar here and everything. Unless, Frozen, can he get stunned up? As long as he doesn't break it. Stun, shatter. He picked up quite a bit of health though. Hold on a second. The warrior may have a potentially here with the stun as the shifting power comes out for the mage. Trinket to follow. Leap right after. Protector got full burst, big bleeds and everything available. Can he close the gap though? That's exactly what he needs. A leap or a charge. Blade Storm. Glacial? The man's got Shimmer, so you can evade him quite easily. Oh, I think it might be down count. Oh, down for the count. Protector had a lot of damage, but Bird was not going to be touched. It's like, you know what? I know how you play these warriors, dude. The brunt force trauma to put into you. You just got to stay away from them. That's what you got to do. Quick stunner, full burst. That's going to be, not actually, maybe full burst with the Kingsbane. But that is going to be a reset for the rogue. Immediate shadow meld after. That is a lot of damage to deal with. Mage definitely looks the strongest in 1v1s. What do you think is the strongest melee in 1v1s? For melee, I think warriors, like in terms of raw power, that or a paladin, because we didn't get to see paladins too much. But the paladin damage with Why You Mad, I mean, he was putting in numbers. I want to see that guy again. Full death mark is in. Bird may be in a bad spot. He does not have a second block. He just got to find a way to live long enough until the block is available. He's trying to see if he can recuperate health as best as possible. The dots, the bleeds are rotting him down. I feel like the rogue maybe could be pretty good, just in terms of like proper 1v1 when you're not facing multiple people back to back to back. I feel like a rogue can rotate all of the defenses, vanish, cloak, everything, and then potentially get the upper hand on you. Oh, this man's gonna die. Oh, man, the bleeds. They are consistent to say the least. Who's mad? Gonna be full go as Low Blow. Trying to see if he can get himself a go versus Toxic. Toxic, full shiv. Get the shot. What is that? Kingsbane damage. That's a Cloak of Shadows with a cloak for the other guy too. Both of them resetting. Evasion up to follow. Blind onto Toxic. Low Blow's health is still kind of low. Better be very careful. He needs to get a proper stun on the guy. He's trying to get him maybe a potential go. Evasion's still out for Toxic. Hold on a second. Oh, vanish. Oh, he doesn't have a heal though. Toxic does end up taking it. That's kind of nuts. He turned around on the rogue so fast. That Kingsbane Shiv, second Shiv to follow. My goodness. With Athaman gonna be up next. Damn! Toxic may just be able to take out the rest of their team one potential unless somebody can drop him down and stun him. Immediate stun out of for Atha, as is going to be a trinket for the rogue bailing out of there. Does not have advantage. Looking for a reset, but those judgments, yeah, not happening. Blind. Maybe catching a reset. He needs to escape. He needs an out. Sap. He doesn't have a restart, but that sap was there long enough. I think he's still dotted from an Xberg potentially. That or Atham is legendary probably, actually. Probably Lego. Literally set it up for some food. For Atha, as long as he does get himself like a Wake of Ashes around the corner or like a final wreck from behind the pillar, he can always keep the rogue in combat. That is going to be a Shiv. Is that a full Kingsbane? That is a Kingsbane. The rogue better be very, very careful here. Full stun. Death mark onto Atham. He's got a low on health. Cheat death. He's still alive though. Bubble out for Athaman into a smoke bomb. Oh, he was not going to let the rogue out of his sight. Not going to happen. With Arrow Nama charging out right next to Atha as the man's left with no health whatsoever. Polly not able to recover health while now. Polly evocation broken really quickly just to have himself a proper go. Full missiles to follow. Atha at least get himself a shield of Venice. He's got to find a way to CC the mage if at all possible. No, doesn't even get a chance. That's a full touch of the magic. Just taking that momentum, taking that potential damage onto our rock immediately, who's now playing out Affliction this time around. He's got full haunt, full set of dots. Solrod, if he goes in for Darkglare, I feel like Ornamo could go for a... I think he might just die here, unless he blocks it. Hold on a second. Shifted power, trying to see if he can recuperate some cooldowns. Those dots are ramping right through him, and that is going to be a Darkglare. Stun around the corner. Man's looking for a block. Oh, those bolts, by the way, those Issacast bolts are kind of nutty. They only get better once you get a hero town for it, and there goes the block. There goes the block. All Rock needs to do is get those dots into Aranoma and then back up out of there. He needs to find a way to get himself in a healthy spot after this duel, just so he's ready for the next one. He's got full dots onto Aranoma. He just gotta let those dots do work. That's an invis as the mage trying to see if he can close the gap. Brett to follow, trying to get himself a setup. It's a limited window for the mage to be able to find a kill potential. That's going to be a quick interrupt. Does not have a lot of health to work with. Alarak just needs himself a caster too, and it's over. Missiles right after? Yeah. He hasn't secured. He hasn't locked in. He just needs to let those dots do work. And Talrun immediately charging out at Arak. Immediately hits him with a slow. No more trinket available. Does have a wall. Full bleeds are up. Maybe Arak can go for a gate to try to see if he can escape it. But, I mean, it's a lot of bleed damage, it's a lot of power, it's a lot of pressure. He got himself a bit of a heal. Malefic Raptures are available. He's got some dots onto the guy, but he needs to find a way to get away from him as fast as possible. He's just trying to see if he can find him, but I think it's just over. Oh, Malefic Rapture! It is Shadow Flame, isn't it? So now when you get locked out on Shadow, you can still cast it. But Telva's not going to let him out of his sight. Man, Toxic, by the way, dude, turned it around on the other rogue. He just appeared out of left field. And he just immediately stunned him. Kingsbane, Shiv, double Shiv. Got a little bit too low. Take him out. Well done, well done. Let's get us another one going. So Nick, hopefully his group is all good, because we got Cobra and they're ready to go. So we can get from one group to the next real quickly. And let me save that real fast. Ready? Cool. So he is ready. I'm gonna ask Nick real quickly because he was kind of out of it for a second. Let me know when team is ready. I'm panicking anyways in games. All good, my guy. Boomy is weird right now. We'll see. I want to get Nick versus Cobra. Grain. Okay. Might be Nick versus Cobra. Then I will you guys in next. Did anybody just see that? Do you see this man's movement speed? I'm sorry, what? Does he have like mastery in every single stat? I think he does. Literally mastery everywhere. Oh, he's got like Azerite gear for even more mastery. Is that what it is? Wait, increase your movement speed by 223 of your highest secondary rating? Huh? Your Azerite gear kind of busted. Long Strider apparently is really fast. Speed set for forming all raids. Wait, this is normal? You're telling me this is normal? I've never seen this before. I've never ever seen this before. This is new to me. You said this is normal. Scaling and speed gear is broken right now. Okay, yeah, because I've seen some speed sets. Like Demon Hunters are moving pretty quickly in Mop Remix, but this is way too quick. Ready? Okay, okay. You got nerf before? Okay, I guess it's back in, huh? Brack Nomad, how you doing, man? Alrighty, let's get another one going. Spectator match. Colbre and Nick 5. What? Nagrand again? We'll do Nagrand again. Grained will get you back in versus Colbre afterwards, yeah? Yeah, we'll just do it like that. I'm saying that's who uses that. Wait, it's before me done the set unlock. Just saying that's who uses it. Oh, that's who used that set. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea that you could move that quickly, but that is insane. Kind of like that, actually. I kind of want to make a speed set now. Scaling speed, yeah, that's kind of wild. You want to play Sonic, right? It's got to go fast. Demon Hunter is probably the best one for that speed set, huh? Just because the mastery also helps increase the movement speed as is. Was on a Wildhead long ago. Wild. Okay, okay. I had no idea. Good evening, Dala. What's up, Neophyte? Head to my man. A toxic real damage dealer, dude. He does do it really good. He cleaned up good. He cleaned up very good. It's cute, but I don't know what's happening. Are we good? Are we ready? Or is it bugging? Might be bugging. I've never seen that before. Do you keep data with on WR classes players that participate? In Spiral, I'm actually going to be altering what I expect. Do you keep data? I try to keep as much data as I can on like on WR of classes. Win rates? No, I don't keep data on like win rates or stuff like that. You showed us show new video. Okay, хорошо. You said you need one more. We'll do a Blade's Edge. I feel like we've done all the arenas. Blade's Edge worked. Cool. No idea. All right, we'll get them going. We'll get green after. Okay, I had no idea though. I did not know you can move that fast. I've never seen that in my life. So I guess I missed that post. That Wowhead post. Also, how long we've been doing this? Okay, so we can keep going for a while, chat. Or actually, we should keep going until I'm hungry. Probably. I'm trying to like have a good. I woke up super early today, right? So I'm having actually a full day. I got a lot done. I got a lot of work done, and still a little bit more work I want to do. But I probably should try to keep that healthy schedule as best as I can, huh? I was thinking like maybe I could sacrifice some of my health in order to stream this a little longer, but I'm thinking I should prioritize health here and there. I only have one. So Twitch. If that's something you're interested in or be able to help, it would be unofficial WoW leaderboard. That would be really cool. That's not a bad idea, yeah. I might start tracking it. That would be really, really cool. That's not a bad idea. It's a bit to keep up with, but I think I imagine I probably could do it. Or if somebody wanted to do it for me, that also work out. By the way, I don't really know why I can't see your health bar. By the way, switch. I don't know if I've done that. Fallen Jada. Where's now you see your health bar? I was gonna say for a second, I didn't see nothing. Atha versus Fallen. Man playing duel build by the looks of it, unless it's just a Maga. Might be a Mog. Full Soto to Atha bubble out immediately. Does Fallen have a way to survive this? Sacrificing the goal. Maybe looking for a death pack. Man's playing with fire right now. Super low in health. Quick blind out of Atha. You may have to go for a death pack. Got himself Ledgeborn. It's through a stun. Death pack last second. Atha super low. Do you take him out right here? Atha backing up out of there. He's got Crusade. Trying to see if he creates some rage. Man's got no health whatsoever. That death pack is whatever health it gives you. Oh. That was such a ballsy move, and I love that though. Hold on a second. Fallen Jada. I like that. I actually thought there was a lot of burst. Atho had to play super defensive as soon as he saw it. Wait a second. Are you giving him an honor duel? You are! Yo. Nice Mog, by the way. I like that set a lot. Like that full tier set plus the chess piece you got. I like that. I like the way it looks. I don't know. I'm a simple man. What's up, Tags? Headman, holy moly, mid legend. It's the boy. Are you joining these sometime? I don't know if you're doing so many more of these tonight, but you're more than welcome to join us if you want to. Test your class, stretch your legs, all that. I love this honor duel though. Jareem, last time he dueled, I think it was a warrior or paladin. He didn't give him an honor duel. This time he's like, you know what? And you leave Jareem. I like it. Brett does not quite connect, but the knockback is immediately there as soon as the Brett does not happen. That's plenty of opportunity for Jareem to set up a go. Ring of Fire, Poly, and after maybe looking at an immunity here, immediate magic immunity. Jareem did commit quite a bit of damage though. Could go for cooldown reduction, got himself the ultra, got himself a lot of opportunity to reverse his blinks potentially, and he's just trying to see if he can avoid him as best as possible. Sometimes just getting some distance is the best. What is this? Huh? You seeing this? The textures? Like he was even knocking you back so you can look at those textures. Did anybody see that? Hold on. Wait, I can't. At some point, I'll figure out how to unhook the camera so I can go look at that. You just see that. I've never seen that at all. Yeah, they definitely did something weird. Brett out for Jareem, got himself some images. Trying to see if you can maybe get himself a knock onto Atho with shifted power. Your health is real low, bud. Better be very, very, very careful. Only if I had the horse. Dude, exactly. With the horse, Death Knight, whole another story. Promise ya. Compared to Beta, yeah, Death Knight's only seeing a portion of the power. And Jareem, oh my goodness. I don't think he expected for them to be knocked out like that. That is unfortunate. I like the bow though. Man gave him an honor duel and Atho took it. So Jareem, if anything, even though he didn't win that match, he's a hero in my heart. He gave the guy an honor duel. He made it as even of a match as possible. Gave Atho a proper chance here. Stone down, chained down by the strongest. Blaze Storm to follow. Atho does not have an immunity here. Lay on Hands is available. Better use it early before dampening gets any higher. There goes Lay on Hands. Pick it up and disarm immediately though, as it's going to be a stun onto strongest. Trinkets out of it. Full avatar. Reckless is available. This is the most amount of damage the strongest got right now. Can Atho survive this bone breaking damage? Lead by the warrior. Not enough to close the gap. Charge to get a little bit closer just to create to reduce a little bit of that space between the two. Shield of Vengeance for Atho and the strongest taking a bit of health and damage, maybe looking for a defensive, does it a burning a defensive. That is a lot of damage out of Atho with a Wake of Ashes. He's still got him on the ropes, so hold on a second, needs a heal right now, otherwise he's out. Rallying Cry gives him a little bit of a health buffer to work with. Bubble out for Atho very, very soon. No way Atho's gonna be able to bubble this here in a second. Hold on, for Baron's still up. Does he get to bubble it? Hold on a moment. Also, textures broke here now. What is even happening? Bubble. Oh my goodness. Does get the bubble at the end. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Now we can take a look at the textures. Hold on. Oh, is he gonna kill him? Dreadstalkers? Vinny. I think Vinny's gonna take it. I think Vinny's gonna take it. Atho's got nothing left. At this point, Atho got nothing left. Unless, some way, somehow, he just comes back in. Out of nowhere, Mortal Coil left field into a fear. Tyrant is available, full set of pets. If you can lock him down with a stun, just to keep him in place. Yeah, there goes the stun. It's over. It is lights out. Oh my goodness. Seriously, what is happening here? Okay. Is this mirrored? Oh, it is mirrored. Look at that. The textures. No, they're not mirrored. It's like the rock texture that is used for this rock specifically and this one is all kinds of bugged. I had no idea. We haven't seen a Blade's Edge on the beta once, so I had no idea this was a thing at all. Full dots are in as Vinny trying to see if he can lock down the road. Quick stun, fear off that stun, but the man is still melting. That death mark, it is melting right through you. Picked up a bit of healing. A low blow with an evasion, avoiding all these pets. Mortal Coil does run him out with yet another fear. Shadow bolts, and the man at the very least maybe can go for a stun. Wall still available. I don't know if he's got mobility. Dark Pact can be used in order to give himself a bit of a shield. He may want to use it. That is still a lot of dot damage you're taking. Cloak and Shadows for the rogue. You just use mobility. You may want to use Dark Pact as soon as possible. That is a blind on you right now. Stun with a pet. I don't know if you can go for a fear. It is super DR'd. Interrupted. All you can do is hand to go down. Maybe you can fear him. There goes the fear. That is a King's Bane on you. That King's Bane is giving you a couple of seconds of life. Unless you can somehow start draining this rogue for health. Big board on that Shadow Step is yours though. Big gate to follow. You gotta find a way to start healing. You need to heal right here, right now. Otherwise, I think it's over. You barely left with any health. One ambush and I think it's over. Garrote, the dots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is rough. Cobre, you're the last one left over in Team 1. You have to bring him back that victory. Well, we'll get middle, lock it down in the stun. But it is gonna be Succubus catching now. And that Succubus just skips you CC through the entire barrage of a portal. Like, it's just unfair. It's just unfair. The Rogue played that one really well, by the way. Looks like Blackrock Foundry textures. Maybe, actually. Maybe. You know what? Did you guys not fight each other for a second? Now that you mention it, maybe. Yeah, there's like screws. It's like a rock and a screw. Almost like it's metal instead of a rock. You might be onto something. Not gonna lie. Cobra trying to see if he can fight off versus the bird. Does the bird give him the word though? Is the question. That was a dumb joke. Now I'm embarrassed. Oh my god. Holy cow. Yeah, what is this humor? 2008? 12 called? 15? God, I'm old. God, I'm old. Into a succubus catching it. It's gonna be a trinket. Breath immediately onto Cobra. Trying to freeze him. Oh, it doesn't quite catch him though. Oh, it is so close. It is so close. Ice block does come out for bird really quickly. That block, using it early, not a bad move because dampening is slowly gonna be ramping up little by little. Punt Ishmit. That is a lot better, Braga. That is a lot better. I actually like that so much better. I wish I thought of that. That does have himself the shadow combo though. Potentially Bird could make a play here, knocking the Warlock way out there, trying to see if he can avoid some of that fire. Still getting cleaved by Chaos from around the corner. Those bolts hurt. Every one of those bolts from an overfeed actually hurts. Soulfire, not feeling great either. That shield barely keeping you alive. He does have a second block in case he needs to. He just trying to see if he can veer out to get him some shatters. Oh! But that portal takes you. All he's got to do is open up a couple of those portals, and once they're open, once they're homed in on you, hiding behind the pillar is not going to help you at all. For Call of Duty, he's in a decent spot though. He's got himself full burst, full dots on the Cobra. He got himself immediate dark pact, and it's already melted through the dark pact really quickly. If you can just keep the pressure from a distance, eventually the guy dies, but it's actually going to be able to let Succubus swing around the corner. Seriously, I need to double check if you can get Succubus CC'd if you have normal Bunket form versus Glyph of Stars. I feel like I always thought Druid forms prevented Succubus. But I guess maybe Boomkin form doesn't, and Glyph of Stars doesn't. Fear on to Call of Duty. He's got himself Barskin Bear form, trying to see if he can tank up as much as possible. He may need to burn through his self-heals early because at 45% dampening, it is going to be so much harder to get a heal. Oh! Cyclone last second, but the Soul Fire literally hits the man right in the soul. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That is a lot of damage. Dash to Warlocks. Jesus. Big Chaos Bolt, Fear to follow, Bear form, maybe Heart of the Wild, and get yourself a bit of heals here and there. I feel like at some point you're just going to have to go aggressive. He does not have a lot of health to work with. Every conflagration could be the last. Oh, man. I feel like at some point you're just going to have to go for Root, Silence, burst as much damage as you can to Cobra. He's just going to port right on top of you with a Mortal Coil, Fear to follow. Is that a full lockdown? There goes the setup. He got himself an interrupt. Probably should have just went off around the interrupt. Like, get dots, full burst, do whatever damage you can. Succubus swinging by around the corner. It's going to be a rough spot. At least you can shift it to Cat, D, or Bear, and any one of those is going to keep you away from the Succubus. You got to be very careful with the Succubus. Make sure it doesn't cast at you. You got to be very careful with the cast. And it catches you. You gotta be very careful. Immolate. At the very least, Drudy is back up to full health, so maybe it's enough to work with. Bonds of Fel, trying to see if he could get behind the pillar. Bear form to at least try to see help dampen some of the damage, looking for more recovery. Bash to follow to Cobra. I think at some point you just have to go all out. As much damage as he can. He's got himself a bit of a setup. Dark back by Cobra. It's not a big shield. At this high dampening, it barely holds. So you should be able to start puncturing through the health bar. Mortal Coil setting up for Cobra. Judy does have a trinket coming back up very soon. Could go for a clone. That is a clone. No trinket for Cobra. You can't really heal. Your mana is completely spent. I think at some point you just have to go whatever damage you can. Try to seal regrowth himself. I think Barak's gonna just go, right? Barak's gonna all out. Big silence. Rooted him. I think you just have whatever go you can do is whatever go you can do. Star Surge 1, Star Surge 2, third Star Surge, knocking it back, another Star Surge, whatever damage you can. Trinket to follow right after. He got denizens. Whatever damage you can get out of those denizens would be huge. Big flap in order to see if you can reposition. Stun doesn't have catching you behind the pillar though. At the very least, can get himself a slight breather, but those Infernos don't feel good. Portals don't feel good. Succubus feels even worse. Mortal Coil for Cobra very soon. But it tells him super low. Catches him though. I think it's over. Oh man. Arak is the last one left, but Cobra is left with nothing. At the very least, Drudy left him kind of vulnerable. Wall is up very soon for Cobra. He does have a trinket for this one. Also has a dark pact if he needs it. Maybe Cobra could somehow swing a win. One thing Arak does not have is a Succubus, so that is the difference. Can you sit down for food? Or cannibalize? That could work too. Sitting down whatever food he can get. If you get any kind of dots, Iraq wins this, I think. He wins this. Mortal Dark back immediately up for Cobra. Stable Affliction tried to port it. I think he still caught a dot either way though. He's able to at least get some dots exchange back with Iraq. Making some portals happen. Immolate to follow. He's got himself full Dark Pact and everything. May need to use wall really early. Mortal for Cobra. Fear to follow. Trinket right after. Shadow Fury does not stun him. Does not catch him. But he got an Aura Fiend. That's quite a bit of decent damage. Cobra with a wall. I think he just needs to commit damage right now. Big Soulfire. Does he have enough? Wall available for Iraq. They're just throwing everything at one another. Big Chaos Bolt. And Iraq does take it. But Cobra almost got it. And he brought back quite a few kills for his team with 3 back-to-back Cobra as well as Atha. Well done. Well done. Each one of them has a champion of their own. Atha started out strong, but Cobra clawing back the victory. One champion, one competitor at a time. Cobra's beast, he's insane. It's really good. All right, let's get another one going. I think it is Grain versus Cobra, right? I think. Pretty sure. Team ready? Team ready? Last one for me, man. Last one? Okay. So what I could do is do Grain versus Nick, just because Nick's got to go after this. And then if Cobra is still on the team, we can go Grain versus Cobra. Yeah, that's what we can do. Just to get them one more. Hell yeah. Boom confirmed classified as human form. It is? Okay, I had no idea. I had no idea. I thought it was like an animal, so I thought... Yeah. -1. Okay, I'll help when I can. Mage off. Okay, we'll do it like this. Okay, I help list, but I gotta get one game going. Yeah, I'll list it for you, but after that I gotta get a game going. I'll pass you, keep the listing. Okay, we'll list it under core. So when I pass lead. 1 sec. Okay. Okay, I'll keep it lead for now. We got a spot if you guys want to join while Grain is taking a second. But appreciate games and invite. Okay. Oh wait, was you want to do one more, or that one was your last? Double checking with Nick too. I don't know if that game was his last one, or if he is ready to go for one more as his last one. Double checking. One more. Okay. Okay, so we got a spot. If you guys want to join, group is listed under Molten Core. If there's any weirdness in terms of like, if you don't see the group or if it says declined, we can figure something out. I can try to see if we can invite you directly. Okay, yeah. So you could do a big speed movement now. All right. Huh. Okay. We're not past lead. Lead. LFGQ. I gotta do one with Grain versus Nick. Okay, when I pass lead to Cobra, hopefully the group will stay in queue. Okay, I'm just gonna hope for the best here. So promote to raid lead. Hopefully he'll keep the queue. He'll press accept or whatever it gives him. Hopefully. We're gonna back out. Bit of a language barrier, so I'm just gonna hoping that, like, he understands what I mean. Just on my actions. I do have a Russian keyboard on the side. I just don't have enough. Cool, it's still listed. Good. I just don't have enough Russian off the top of my head to like communicate it effectively to him. I've just used English and hope he gets it. All right. I don't know what maps we have or haven't we done. Lordaeron, Dalaran, Tigers. Did we do Rook? Blackrook Hold? Nagrand. We don't know the Nagrand. We finish it off in a good old Nagrand. The Nagrand. Here we go. Glyph of Stars equals humanoid. Normal Bunker form is an animal, but Glyph of Stars is a humanoid. So Glyph of Stars is actually worse, is what you're saying, Taxi. So Boomkin form is actually better because it actually prevents you from succubus, right? Wait, so then Glyphal Stars is like, it's nice and pretty, but it's actually a troll in PvP. Or do I get it wrong? Okay. Maybe I got it wrong. But if that's the case, that technically Boom Conform is actually better. For some reason, because that's how I thought that's how it worked. But I'll need to double check, because I'm sure they're trying to like probably add some parity so that players don't feel punished for like cosmetic changes. So maybe they change the Boom Conform to be the stars of Boom Conform function exactly the same. The Boom Fat Chicken, guess it got nerfed. Exactly. Switch. That's funny though. That'd be hilarious. Like, hey, you want to be more powerful? You gotta look like a bird. Learn to fly, baby. Gonna be a protector versus low blow. Immediately open it up, but it's gonna be disarmed as the rogue goes in for an evasion. For protector, he's gotta find a good spot. Stun, potentially big burst. No. Disarmed by the rogue. So actually, with the trick out of the rogue early, this could be pretty good. That is a full set of bleeds with that Crimson Tempest, but the warrior is going to go counter pressure versus the rogue. He's got to find a way to get himself a leap, maybe a charge around the corner. He's trying to see if he can go for it. Almost gets it. Whirlwind does get the rogue out. Stun to follow. Potentially, this could still be a huge go by the warrior. No more evasion by the rogue. He's got full blades on the warrior. I don't know if he's got enough to survive here. Got himself a bit of a sippy cup heal with a cloak of shadows to remove any bleeds that are on him and protector at the very least. Got himself some health to work with, but that is a full King's Bane on him and everything. Though second one looks like it's kicking in. Even when you're dotted? Is that what I saw? Because it looked like he still had King's Bane ticking down on him, or at least the effect of King's Bane. The green smoke kind of rolling off of his, like, mid-core area or whatever. I never actually seen an animation for that thing. I don't think King's Bane ever really had like a big animation. That might actually be a little new. The low blow though guy, Kidashab, but he can't really escape this man whatsoever. No more vanishes available. Maybe a blind, maybe a setup. Stun immediately by protector. Second stun to follow with an execute. He's got cheat death. I don't know if that'll be enough to disarm. He just got punches. He just gotta punch him down. Can he do it? Can a punch take him? No, he's got the weapons last second. Taking him out. My goodness. Them bleeds from the rogue, man. Them rogue bleeds are actually kind of brutal, not gonna lie. Protector, he's back up, full cooldowns at the ready as Call of Duty, trying to see if he can get himself a better angle. Going for a stun, but it is a DR from earlier. Route to follow with a mushroom. All the dots are in. He just has to go in for the most amount of bursts. And he's trying to see if he can make the Star Surge happen. Reflect up for Protector. As long as you don't reflect the Star Surge back at you, you should be okay. Trying to go for a Cyclone versus the Warrior. Does get a Juke kick. Protector super low, but Call of Duty having to go in a bear form, trying to go for as much healing as possible. May have to go on even more defensive, but you can't go too defensive. You have to have some kind of pressure with the Protector because he gets it so low though. Oh my god! I feel like when you go too defensive, you're just gonna start recovering, right? That would be the perfect time to just capitalize on as much damage as you can. But I guess the damage of a warrior is just absolutely disgusting how good it is. Bird is going to be up next, trying to give this man as much of a proper honor duel as possible. Does Protector not run second wind? No, he does. He does. Do you know that they actually added an extra effect to second wind? When you're low in health, below 35% health, second wind starts recovering 1% of your health, which actually goes up to 2% recovery per second. 2% health gain per second, the lower your health is. So the lower your health is, the more healing you actually get as a warrior, while bringing back that below 35% health heal that it kind of used to have back in Mists of Pandaria. Although back in the day it was like a 3% heal, or a 4% or 5% of your health. I don't remember. It was pretty high though. Every single second. So it basically made warriors unkillable when they got super low in health. Big spike, trying to see if he can go for a shatter. Bird, trying to see if he can bury Protector down in a snowstorm. Quick breath to follow. Ring, does he have a stun? It's going to be a trinket. So that is a pretty big trinket out of Protector though. Bird can't really escape from the guy. Are you still walking? Hold on. I think he's still literally that auto walk run. Or walk on instead of run. He may have to find the keybind for that really quickly. Chat, really quickly. What's the keybind for walk or run? He's actually still walking. He's straight up roleplay walking. I think he started out. He doesn't get the keybind for it. Oh no. Hold on a second. Unless he's doing it on purpose, trying to gimp himself because he's like, you know what? Mages is good against warriors anyway. Try to go for a big shatter, potentially a big go. If you can just get away from the guy, full blizzard, at least slowing him down, at least somehow able to stay away from the guy, but also handicapping himself at the same time. Try to go for Ring of Frost. If you just stay away long enough, a Ring of Frost with a full Snowdrift might be huge. Polymorph reflected back at himself, does not even let him heal or anything. Nova to follow. Try to see if you can back up out of there. May have to be looking at a second block here in a bit. Got himself could juke, Frost Bomb, potentially big setup, Ring of Frost, does stun him, hold on, if you go for a full stun combo, hold on, oh man, that is a lot of damage on the warriors. That was a good setup at the end though. That's like, it's one of those like where it's really fragile. You got to get frozen, but not stunned. You got to make sure you don't touch him to break that freeze too early. Athermet is going to be up next, second to last over the team 2. So far, Protector is protecting his team. He is here to protect and attack. Those guys are ready. Full crusade out for Atho. Protector trying to see if he can avoid his best possible defensive stance. Does have a stun. Has counter pressure damage if he wants to go for it. Fear onto Atho. I think he's just going to wait out until his defenses are up. Plus, fighting a paladin into a full crusader cooldowns, probably not the play. Just gonna try to avoid him as best as humanly possible. Quick shockwave around the corner. Maybe disarm. Does go for the disarm. Atho still has access to quite a bit of damage, even though he doesn't have access to his weapon. Still crusade rolling in. Finally, the offensive's gassing down for a little bit. For Protector, there's a lot of survivability. Got himself plenty of damage. Question is for Atho, when is he gonna burn a bubble as Protector still looking to get himself as many bloodthirsts as possible? What the hell was that at the end? I felt like the warrior was okay, and all of a sudden now they're just like bonked him, took him out back. Big burst out of Arrow Nama as Atho does go in for a proper bubble. He does not have Crusade this time around, so he's gonna have to play a little bit more steady with Arrow Nama. Got himself full Ring of Frost, maybe a Ring of Fire around the corner, maybe a Ring of Fire. Does he play it? I don't think so. I don't think he does. Full altar is available, or not altar. Every time I see the clock above their heads, I think it's an altar, but sometimes it's just a proc, because a lot of them mages now play. I guess previously a lot of them played with procs anyway, because you wouldn't play double lust unless he's playing that int buff, which actually might be consistent. That's a lot of damage by Atho. Trying to go see if you can get a land of blind onto Aeronama. I think missing to complete the touch of the Magi. Full potential burst onto Atho. That is also a spark. If he gives himself an arcane blast on top of it, that's a lot of damage. Poly to follow. That's going to be touch of the Magi crashing down, but the mage barely last second blocking. I am very much surprised this man let himself get that low. That is rough. That is a lot to deal with. Immediate blind onto that knockback. Does Atho have enough damage? I think he needs himself one big hammer. Oh, I think it is those hammers. I think it is those hammers that are really capitalizing it. I think it's the hammers that are probably proccing your mastery and a crit damage buff too. Plus also, can't you make him guaranteed crit? I think that might be what's really doing people in. That execute potential. Got himself a full bicycle protection. Try to see if he can get himself on top of the rogue. Quick stunner to follow. Could go for a trinket. Full crusade is active for Athom. I feel like the rogue better be extra careful. Quick blind is not going to be a reset. If he can get himself a clean reset, he might be okay, but walking back into Atho, especially since he got a legendary, that's a constant dot that you got to deal with. But no more immunity. This could be the rogue's opportunity. Try to see if he can back up out of there. Shield events for Athom. Trying to see if he can potentially end this duel. I think with the dots, cloak, and shadows, the rogue is looking for an escape. Athom got himself a bit of extra help with a battle master trinket. I don't know if this will be enough though. Oh, cheat death. Is he dead? Is he dead? Hold on, he might still die. Oh, he died. That's a kill for Atho. That is a kill for Atho. I'm gonna keep mine. All good, bird. All good. Honestly, when in the heat of the moment, I did too. Not the first time it happened. As a rogue in particular, this mobile class, essentially I was like, I can't sprint. I'm so dead. Grapple hook at the very least helps me get behind the pillar. I've done that before though. I've done that before. Talriot is going to be second to last over for the team 1 versus Iraq. A bit of a rematch between the two. Got himself banner. It is going to make that fear last super, just short, sweet bit of time. Full dots are in though. Talriot might be in a lot of trouble. That is a full set of blades. Got himself full blade storm to follow. That is a board out for Iraq. But look at the dots melting tell. He's trying to see if he can just capitalize and take down Iraq really quickly. Stunned right after. Is this going to be enough? Can Iraq find a way to get away from the guy? Gets interrupted on Shadow Flame. Reflect for a second. He's got trick and sending everything he can. I think it's just over. Unless Unless, I was gonna say, he even burned Battle Master Chicken in the end just to make sure he got himself a bit of a health. Oh man, Atha with 3. Well done, well done. I guess that last one does count for Atha, doesn't it? For the rogue? I guess that dude counted for him anyway. Let's get us another one going if you got groups, boys, yeah? So with that one, Nick is done for the night. I want to see if Cobra got 5. Okay. Okay. I can queue your team again. I can queue your team again if you got 5. Is that ready recent or is that ready from last match? That's what I gotta double check. Our friends are staying, okay? Okay. We will need someone to lead their team, I think. But I might be going here in a bit too. Need food. Yeah, so we may not be able to do too many more of these. I'm lead, need +1. Okay, so you used Team Nick, right? Took over for Drudy, yeah? Double checking. We got a 5 on Cobra, awesome. Grain also needs a +1. Okay. Both Team Atho and Grain need a +1. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how many more we'll be doing tonight, boys. I am getting kind of hungry. Not gonna lie. So Grain needs a +1. Atho needs a +1. Need me to help your group form. Because Atho, he could take over the group. He could also list it in LFG too. So whether Grain or Atho team gets one quickly, we can get them. Whichever group gets done quickest, we can list them versus Cobra. Yeah, that's what we can do this. So I'm gonna set it up under Molten Core again. If you guys want to join, we got a spot for both Team Atho and Team Grain. You know, I might actually be able to do one more versus Grain and Atho. It's pretty much broke PvP. It's amazing how bad the bouncing is. If you think bouncing right now is bad, you haven't seen beta. Yeah, bouncing has been a little. Then again, pre-patch bouncing is never. I want to say we've never really had a balanced pre-patch because a lot of classes are tuned for level 80, but we're playing our classes at level 70. So it's almost like we're our characters are not really tuned correctly for max level because we haven't reached that level. Like in a way, our characters are twinked. You know how when you twink a character, there's no real tuning there either, right? What is that? What are you? I feel like I've been seeing the wildest things out here. In full, okay. Pass you lead. Other team is full, but stay listed. If you guys want to join a group, we got a Grain. I'm gonna have him stay listed for Molten Core under 5v5 1v1 Duels, and I'm gonna get Atho team versus Cobra real quickly. I'm gonna get him up and running, just so we can get another game going. Try to get as many of these as we can. I'm gonna pass you lead while still listed. It says gotcha. Awesome. Gonna bounce. I'm gonna invite Atho man, Cobra, 5. Hook. We'll do another hook point. Yep. I like both, but I'm on the fence. Hunter or Lock for War within beta, what's looking better? Man. I kind of like. I think Warlock is a bit more of a full package, personally. Both are really good. But I think Warlock is a more full package. You have Affliction that's really good, and Destro is also on a rise. Demonology is kind of okay. That's like the only one that's a little bit weaker on the beta. But with some tuning, it could be fine. Hunter, you got Marksman that's pretty good. Survival that's played a lot. Beastmaster is very popular in pre-patch, but I haven't seen as many Beastmaster Hunters over on the beta. Like, they seem okay, but maybe even out in the tuned a little. So both of them are very, very close. I think a Warlock is a safer pick in all cases, just because Mage, Warlock, Rogue. Sometimes Hunter is also a safe pick too, just because all of them come with a raid buff. I think a Warlock is looking a little better though. Like if I had to compare the two, I just see a lot of Affliction Warlocks. Those Survival Hunters are very, very popular. Like if Beastmaster gets some Giga buffs, I think Hunter would take over. But right now I just see way too many Affliction Warlocks everywhere. So I think a Warlock is a safer pick. I would level both, honestly. I would level both during the first 2 weeks because it's like 2 weeks to level characters. No endgame or anything like that. So you might as well level, right? Switch. Thank you for your insights. I made a Warlock for half a DF and switch to Hunter. I think I'll do Warlock. Yeah, I would play a Warlock right now in pre-patch. And if you like him now, that's essentially how Warlocks are going to play in War Within. Plus Hellcaller and like other hero talents, which are really, really fun. They've been really excellent. But if you don't like the way Warlock plays now, I don't think those hero talents are going to improve your feel and the play style of it. So that's what I would do. Gotta says Alistar. Is Alistar back? Oh, hold on a second. Alistar! Is that the same Alistar that I remember? Dual wielding? Or maybe not actually dual wielding. Versus the strongest. As he got himself a trinket immediately. Disarm onto Alistar. Man's trying to see if he can break away. Look at that shade, dude. The stretch of that shade always looked so funny to me. Strongest waiting to use his defensive cooldowns. Trying to see if he can keep the pressure going. Alistar picking up a bunch of heals, but it's really fake healing because it's just death pack gives him a lot of health to work with, but it's mostly a necrotic effect. It gives him a big bolster of a health bar, but he can't really heal while that's up. Try to go for Death Strikes to fight against it so you can start healing. Those Death Strikes are a lot more effective than before, so getting those Death Strikes early is really good. Big stun on to Strongest. Does not have a defensive anymore. Shockwave, full burst available. Alistar needs an answer here. He does have cooldowns going back up. The problem is though, he doesn't have a stun to work with. Unless he just capitalizes big obliterates right now. He needs to just fight against the end here. Trying to go for a slow. He needs to run away from the warrior as fast as possible. Cheat Death Bright. It doesn't really do a lot of healing. You need a Death Strike right now. Try to see if he can capsulate him in the eyes. The warrior trying to see if he can back up out of there. Big rip stun. I think he got him. And I think he does end up taking it. Alistar picking one up. Immediately dotted up by Vinny. I mean, he's not going to let this man out of his sight at all. Dropping down a dome. Got AMS back up. Mortical sent at him with a Fury to follow. No Lidburn to get out of this one. He got cooldowns going back up again very, very soon. He needs healing. And that's going to be a full Dark Glare extension right now. You need to get as many Death Strikes as possible while the dots are burning right through here. The Dark Glare is right next to you. You might as well heal off of that thing. You might as well heal off of that thing as much as possible because all the Warlock needs to do is swing around the corner, get that instant cast Malefic Rapture, instant cast Shadow Bolts, and it's gonna be bad. Unless you just wait until IBF. Wait, does he have any more healing? Only IBF, unless Death Strikes. Blind? He needs a heal. Unless he's going for a stun, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It tried. I think that's the right move, unless you could just wait for AMS. I think you need... the thing is, I didn't even look at his runic power bar because I don't even know if he has like enough runic power to even get a heal. He might not have had one. Full Deathmark is in as Vinicus got himself Mortical, Fear onto the rogue, got himself immediate Trinket Smoke Bomb, trying to limit the exposure of dots, and Vinicus is the one getting rotted out right now. Immediate Garrote right after. These rogues with them aggressive re-Garrotes are so good. Full Malefic Rapture, trying to see if he can turn it around onto the rogue where the wall Low Blow no longer has a Cloak of Shadows, so he's got a limited. He's tried to race against time. The dots have set in. He's got himself a bit of that proc burst. So rot that I think it might be over. Unless he somehow lives it. I think it's done. Cheat death. Unless you got a sippy cup. Hold on. His health bar. Oh, dude, it was fighting. His health bar was fighting against those dots little by little. It was so close. Man, and Ararak is not going to give you much of a chance here, are you? Unless if Vinicus can just go for huge heals. CC Arak. And then drain the pet, maybe that's how you could get like some healing. Yeah, it's over. It is over. Fallen Jaina trying to see if he can get his whole proper setup here. I like that set too, man. He's got himself the hook sword with a full wall and a full set of defenses for a rack. He's got to get a full set of dots on a Jaina, ramp him up and escape, but I can't be able to do this. Oh, the burst, dude. It sneaks up on you. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. Look at that set. I like this Necromancer look he got going on. Athel up next, a bit of a rematch between the two, although Jaina did end up burning, I think, AMS and a couple other cooldowns here. That's going to be potentially maybe a reversal back onto Athel. Wait, did you just spell steal his Hodge? Is that what I just saw? Because Athel Trinket is stun. Did you spell steal a Hodge? Oh no. Just punish you from a distance. Dude, Paladin with Crusades right now are so good. Cobra is right up next there with a bubble out of Atha. Wait, can you walk through the wall? Hold on, can you walk through these grates? Hold on, can you walk through these grates? Because on the beta you could walk through this grate specifically. It's a fake wall, it's not real. Like, it functions like line of sight, but you could walk right through it. Like, you're just gonna... I wanna see if you can. Maybe? Shield of Vengeance. Atha, maybe you can hide through the wall? He's got himself Lay Enhance, he could potentially do that, or Spell Warden. He's just gotta find a way to escape these portals. Shield of Vengeance is barely keeping him alive right now, man. That is very rough. Trying to catch up in healing. Reflect out for Cobra, trying to see if he can maybe reflect a Hodge back at Atha. Will he be able to? Stun, waited, but a Succubus catches it. It's a trade, but I think it's a trade in Cobra's favor. Yeah, because he gives himself a proper opener, fear to follow. Oh, but breaks it immediately. Infernal, dodging it. So for Atha, this is huge. He may need to use his immunity here earlier there. A lot earlier, because that's a lot of damage. Might just have to use... He's trying to see if he can save it. He doesn't have Lay on Hands either. There goes the immunity. Question is, does he have the cooldowns though? Because if he got immunity and some offensive cooldowns, he could maybe make a huge play off of it. And it doesn't look like he has anything. So he still has to play it super defensively. I don't know. He got Shield of Vengeance. Maybe you can follow up Shield of Vengeance into a full Crusade. Maybe it'll be enough. Shadow Fury? Maybe Shield? Last second Shield. Does he have a Crusade? I think he has to give it an all, but the Chaos Bolts out of that Aura Fiend are so strong. That's just absolutely brutal. Full CC onto the pet as well as Cobra. He's got full shatter. Board last second. He escaped it. I can't believe it. He still got a Ray of Frost, but that was a reflect at that point. So I think the Ray of Frost was either reflecting or doing nothing. One of those two. Man, I can't believe he made the escape for that one. Stunned last second. Holy. That's called a server tick, boys and girls. That is a hell of a thing. Glacial Spike off of that shatter. Actually, I think Bird could potentially take it here. Big burst onto Bird. Cobra got himself a big portal. Bird, plenty of health right now to work with. Massive Chaos Bolt though. Burns through that shield and eats away that health bar. Cobra's health is super low though. Hold on a second. You could catch him. He doesn't have much to work with. He's sitting down for food. As long as you stop him from eating. Unless... Hold on. Succubus, Trinkets, Blizzard. Oh, he's still picking up food though. I think at least he stopped his eat for a second there. And he's back in combat. Get himself a fresh new war like Hellstone. Bird needs to be very careful. He needs to get himself another one of those CC chains. Ice Block, not a bad move. Breaks it early. I was thinking he was going to sit in there for a full heal. Dampen is getting kind of high. But maybe you can still make it happen. Try to see if you can charge in. Breath, Ring of Frost. If you can position yourself correctly away from Succubus, you got to reflect. You can still stun him. Potentially something you can work with. Succubus last second. Hold on a moment. Nobody has a trinket anymore. Bird still has a second ice block, so you could potentially leverage that. Got himself Rare Frost either way. As long as you get the shatter bonus, doesn't matter. The Warlock power, dude. The Warlock pressure. There's just... What do you do against that? It's just so much. He's so tanky. Look at these Warlocks, man. They're between Video and Cobra. These Warlocks. Out of control. Wild. Wild. Alrighty, boys. Is Grain have a full team? We got 5? Ready. Okay. I can get your team next. Alright, so with that being said, we got... I don't remember if I saved the last one, but I'm going to double check it. We need uno más. So Grain is ready. Atha, let me know if you got a group, or Cobra, let me know if you got 5. I can get one more in. How's Rogue newest patch? On the beta, still a little undertuned from testing them. More. Still ready? Okay, so Atha's ready. Okay, Atha and Cobra are both ready. I want to get both of you to play, but I forgot which one of you played more than the other. I'll flip a coin. We'll do that. I'll flip a coin. Coin flip. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna do it. So I'm just gonna flip it. It's gonna be 50-50. Let's do Atho heads, Cobra tails, right? Atho heads, Cobra tails. Cobra tails. Okay, so it's gonna be Cobra. Cobra versus Grain. Coin flip. Flip. Cobra versus Grain. Might be last one for the night. I'm getting hungry. So we will see. Just let the team know. Plus, yeah, we'll do a Grain versus Cobra real quickly. I don't remember what have we done hook point? We haven't done a. We done one hook point. We'll do another hook point real quick. Last one for me, so I'll be heading off then. Sounds good. Sounds good. GG's, GG's. Cool. So Atho is Dunsky. His team is Dunsky too. Let me catch up. DK MOP Remix, he's stuck in limbo right now. Oh, really? Yeah, so MOP Remix characters are still going to be MOP Remix for a little bit until MOP Remix is gone. So I don't think you'll be able to transfer those characters to live realms yet. First time I managed to catch a stream, usually watching videos. Today is a good day. What's up? Hot Nitrogen. I like your name. I love the corruption and agony, one button PvP talent. Yeah, it's really nice. Plus, when you get the Hell Caller for Warlocks with the not corruption, you get Wither. It's such a good dot. It's like what corruption should have been from the get-go. How's this ass lose to Affy? It's rough, man. Rogues have been undertuned. So if like rogues are not doing a lot of damage, it's because they're pretty undertuned. It's been pretty rough. Pre-patch rogues may be a little better, but on beta, we don't see like any rogues in duels ever. Even the recent tuning for rogues, that don't seem like a lot. There may not be enough, but we'll see. We'll track in it as best we can. Monk is the strongest one on the beta. On the beta, yes. On pre-patch, it may be a different story because pre-patch and beta numbers are a little different. Plus, Conduit of Celestials. You don't have Conduit on pre-patch, so quite a difference, isn't it? Switch. Got ourselves Team 2 with Jaina. Not going to be first. I like the double blade, by the way, with this set. That looks good. Just something about the double blade looks great. We got ourselves Harry, Strunkus, Cobra, and Vinny. Vinny already get blasted though by Aeronoma. Touching the magic, immediately having to go for a heal as soon as he sees anything. Finally able to load him up full of dots. Touching the magic, slamming, but not doing nearly as much damage. The Dark Glare joins in. If you can keep him out in the open, let him attack you with Dark Glare. That could be good. I feel like shifting power should honestly maybe count as a damaging ability when it hits your pets. Maybe Dark Glare should also be able to get a snap at you or two. Alter time out for Aeronoma, backing up out just to charge in. He's got himself Ultra available, so you could always Ultra back behind the pillar. Yeah, he's just trying to see if he can go for a poke. As long as you can keep the dots on the guy, you'll be golden. Just got all these pets dotted up too. At the very least, put agonies in these things so you can get some resources. For Aeronoma, are you setting it up for Fuda? No, he's still in combat. He's just trying to get out of combat. I think he's trying to sit down for food. If Vinny can get over there with a corruption, agony, and just maybe get a UA, mortal coil off of that, I think he'll be golden as long as he keeps the dots on him. Because UA does a lot of damage. Mortal, Fear to follow, perfect opportunity to have his own proper go, soul rot and everything. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Malefic Raptures, man. They really amped up that ability. You can actually really build into a big Malefic Rapture. Plus, if you play around with Instacast Shadow Bolts, they can proc you Instacast Raptures. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Rare Frost, Vinny does not want to charge out. He's also playing a little bit safer. Aeronoma also does not want to charge out. I feel like whoever leaves the pillar right now, because they got a good spot at the moment, whoever leaves the pillar, I think is going to put himself in a disadvantage. Full evocation, or at least a little bit of evocation. Breath, but he ports last second. Poly, oh, it doesn't quite catch it. Perfect opportunity for a fear. Interrupts him right after, but he goes behind the pillar. Vinny does not have a pet, so he does have to play around his own personal interrupt. If he's running interrupt, most likely he is. UA, potential opportunity, go versus Aeronoma, trying to go for a Malefic Rapture. Is it going to be enough? Poly to follow, dropping down Dark Glare. You are in front of Dark Glare, so if you can keep him in front of it, that's going to be a lot of damage taken. Trinket does not get you out of your kick. Does not break your kick. Full fear. Trade to follow. Massive damage by Vinny. Oh, with an ice block to follow. My goodness. Let's just try to get a UA in there. Yeah, so the buffs was enough. Yeah, buffs right now, JJ, for rogues. It hasn't, at least for PvE, it hasn't really been that much more. It feels like rogues are still quite a bit behind. But maybe they'll do more. Maybe in PvP there'll be some separate buffs, right? Because they have done buffs before. How's Evoker trying to decide whether I want to get on my warband? Evokers are fun. They're a lot stronger on beta than they are right now on pre-patch from what I've seen, numbers-wise. They might be a little undersuited for pre-patch, but once you get access to hero talents, Dev, Aug, Prez, all really good. Definitely worth committing. Definitely worth getting an Evoker up and running at some point. As Aeronova gets fully dotted, man, he's still trying to take it super, super easy. Sitting down food, dude? Okay, Vinny, you might have to push in. I know it's not what you want to do. You might actually have to push in, Vinny. This might be one of those situations where you may have to go in. Also, do you have like 2 effects in your weapon? It feels like you have the Shadow Flame and like the new seasonal or season 4 effect all combined together. That's going to be a full invis for Aeronoma. Try to see if he closes the gap. Is that another full go? He has everything. Dark Pact immediately for Vinicus with a Mortal Coil. Does he have a trinket? The Aeronoma does not have a trinket. So this is a full set of dots on him. He doesn't have a block either. So potentially Vinny could have himself a proper big go. That's a big Dark Layer damage doing percentage hits back to back to back as it's a full go for Vinny. Aeronoma trying to see if it can hang tight. I don't know if he'll be able to. That's a lot of damage taken. Trying to see if he goes use the reverse blinks as well as all the time to recover whatever health he can. But for Vinny, I feel like he might just have to find a way to push up on him. He might just have to set up a circle. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to play around it. Because if you can just keep the dots rolling and deny him the ability to eat food, he might be just perfectly fine. He might just have to pour it on top of him, though. If he has a Mortal Coil with as well, he will be golden. He just got to find a way to avoid the breath. Some way, somehow, one way or another. Mortal Coil, setting it up, Fear to follow, trinket back up for the guy, shifting power, having to cancel it just so he keeps himself afloat and moving. It's a rough situation to be in. He's trying to see if he can sit down for some food. I think Vinica still has himself aboard. Breath to follow right after. Poly does put you out in the open. And Vinic and Aeronoma still played it mostly defensive more than anything. Touching the magic. Does himself at least a bit of a setup. Spark, Shadow Melt, I think it's still over. Knockback, I think it's just done. Ultra, hold on a second. The mage is really playing around with that health bar as best as possible. Full evocation. Got himself a bit of burst available. That's going to be a full set of dots, full set of pets and everything. Oh, yeah. A good solid Malefic Rapture with full set of dots does end up closing out a game too. It is really, really good. Toxic, full dots while in the sap into a cheap shot. Immediate trigger for Vinny. Mortal Coil to follow. Got himself a port. Good setup with the circle, by the way. So at least he got himself in a decent position. Interrupted last second on that UA. The Dark Pact very soon. I think it just might be lights out for you. Unless, hold on, no death mark. It is still a lot of damage, but no death mark just yet. Fear back onto the rogue. Try to catch up with as much drain life as possible. What is this damage by the rogue, though? He's barely touching you. All those bleeds, I guess, are doing the number. Maybe you can gate. Garrote. Oh, it's over. What is that damage? Excuse me? Try to see if you can stop the rogue from one angle and the other. Blizzard on one side, Orb on the other. Blind to follow as the rogue is looking for an escape. Unless Harry charges right in with a quick blink. Try to see if you can zone the rogue out. But he's nowhere to be found. Nowhere near. Unless you Nova right now. Unless you Nova right there. The sap, by the way, the sap so you can set up bleeds while keeping him sapped. Pro move, by the way. Actual pro move. Full shatter. Does he have the big go? Is that going to be the one shot? Oh my god. Basically, Cloak of Shadows for the rogue. Chin Death is the only thing that saved him. Oh man. He's picking up the eyes immediately. He's looking after the rogue. Shifted power. If he's careful, should be able to see the rogue right around the corner. Sitting down for food, you should be able to see his hellbar immediately. Should know exactly where he is at. Flurry to follow. If he gets him a bit of a setup, Garrote right after. Does get himself at least a silence opener. Full death mark is in. As long as Toxic can just keep the stuns rolling in back to back. Actually, you might just... Oh, he almost died there. Hold on. That would have been death. That actually could have been death. That would have been sudden demise. Those bleeds, if you're up playing with fire with an alter time, I'm afraid. You're still dead. You still might just die. Oh my god, the grip just charging in. Oh my goodness. Assassin looks a bit broken. The dot damage is definitely pretty up there, at least in pre-patch. It doesn't feel like you have instantaneous damage. It feels like it's very delayed, but it's like consistent delayed. You know what I mean? Like a lot more delayed. Like a lot more dot heavy than like in Venom heavy than before. Lot less immediate too, but Deathmark's still doing quite a number. Full CC onto the rogue. Does he get the shatter? probably going to be a trinket. Yeah, immediate trinket with a Cloak of Shadows. Harry still has himself an Ice Book in case he needs to, but now that you got a trinket out of grip, I think you could potentially be in a good spot. Question is, does Sub Rogue have enough damage here? Sap, he's got full control over the mage as best as possible. He does not have a Garrote though, so those cheap shots, at least you can blink him. And got himself shield at the very least with an over to follow. Ring of Frozen Orb sent in. Cheap shots back to back, trying to see if he can make as much damage happen during those stun locks. He needs another CC chain, a second block. He got himself a bit of recovery. Try to go freeze with that pet. Not going to be enough though. If you can just keep enough damage on the rogue, he got the pet. What is that? Hold on. Does the pet always look like that? Or is that a glyph? That's got to be a glyph. That's got to be a glyph. As Harry Potter dropping down a full blizzard, sitting down for food, trying to see if he can coax the rogue back next to him. He's trying to see if he can force the rogue back over there. He immediately has a blink available, right? He does go for the blink, but the rogue is kind of using that blink to kind of... Is this over? He got cheat death, so I don't think it's over. But this could be a lot of damage. Oh no, the altar does reposition him a bit. He's got a bit of shatter here and there, but not enough to take down the rogue. That altar though, man, force reposition us. Does get a Nova onto the rogue. Still big shatter. Does go for a shatter melt. Still putting him out in the open. That's going to be a shift in power. No way for the rogue to interrupt that. Got a Cloak of Shadows back up though, so he's actually okay in that front. That cheap shot does end up capitalizing with that eviscerate, taking him out with Cobra. Is that a portal? Picking up a couple of portals versus Griff. At the very least, he's got those. Maybe he's got a... He's got a cloak, so you should be okay for a good bit. Does Griff have to escape? He got cloak. But does he have a proper reset? Maybe? Unless it's a portal? Oh, it's a portal. Nah, puts him out in the open. Succubus catches you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this rogue can get himself an out here. Those portals hurt right now, by the way. In pre-patch, when you don't have as much health as you do on the beta, those portals hurt. On the beta, it's a different story. But right now, they hurt. I think it's over. Shadowburn? Wait a second. Duel? Is this enough? He's trying to live? Dots are in? I think he just has to dots. Unless, Cheap Shadow Succubus? He's trying to do whatever he can to live. His health bar is recovering. Vanished, got himself a reset. Oh, a Ring of Fire. But the Ring of Fire is not enough to get him. No, he's got himself a proper reset. Hold on a second. I picked up. He should be able to find him. Succubus know exactly where the rogue is at. If he can move the Succubus over, catch the rogue in a Succubus CC, he does go for the step. Actually escapes the Succubus, trying to see if he can interrupt it. Shrink it off of the gouge. Get a shot to follow. You don't got to worry about Succubus into a full wall. Is this enough though? He's got himself the most amount of damage. But it can't puncture the shield or defenses of a Warlock, dude. My goodness. Shadow Step to Succubus, though, to escape the stun. That is very, very well done. But Portal, I think it's over. Man, he's still chasing. Hold on, he's chasing after the rogue. He wants to make sure he finishes it off. Cheat death, not available. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Why Portal deal damage even if you're in line of sight? So Portal's always done that for consistency. Like, it's done that in earlier patches, and I think it's done it ever since they added it back in Legion, because it used to be part of the Warlock artifact weapon ability. Kind of like how when you start Mind Flaying and something goes behind the pillar, it still does damage. It's for the consistency of the ability. Normally, Portals doesn't do that much damage. Like on the beta, it's a fraction of your health. But in pre-patch, you don't have millions of health, which is what this ability is tuned for. So certain abilities... Wait, Killer Frost just got DC'd. Holy, hold on a second. Cobra, what happened? He stunned him, double infernal, beating him up. Cobra at the very least backed up to give this man as much of a chance to like come back. Hold on a moment. He just deceived that guy. Yeah, Warlocks are kind of overpowered. You know, there's stuns, there's fears, there's disorients in the game, there's interrupts, silences. And then they got disconnects. Apparently Industrial Warlocks picked up a disconnect buff. At the very least, Killer Frost is given a proper opportunity. If you let him sit down and eat full food, that would be a gentleman's move. That would be something. I think he's going to do it. But yeah, Portal has always been kind of that weird ability. Normally doesn't do that much damage. But yeah, currently on pre-patch, it's going to do a significantly more damage. But when you bring it back to the beta, it goes back to being like not a bad ability, because it does decent damage, but it's mostly like it's good for constant pressure, not burst pressure, and it's good for resource generation and keeping the enemy from resetting, if that makes any sense. Or I guess from a warrior perspective, like keeping them from healing from behind the pillar. full Ring of Frost. Does not quite catch him in the proper CC. Still trying to go for proper Snow Drift. Does get the Snow Drift, but reflects are up. And Killer Frost needs to make sure he doesn't reflect any big abilities at him. And he does reflect, actually, his own Frost Bomb. He can't shatter it unless Cobra can shatter his own. He could somehow gain the benefits of shatter all of a sudden. So he should be mostly okay. But Cobra is tanked up right now. He's got himself a great position. Killer Frost has himself one more block available after that DC, which is super unfortunate that it happened. But he's got himself Frost Bomb. Maybe potentially big go. Ice Block right after. Cobra got himself the Aura Fiend. That thing is out and about casting. And as long as he keeps the thing out in the open, if Killer Frost breaks that shield, breaks that ice block a little too early, I think it's still over though with a bolt, right? Close, not enough. Incinerate almost does him in. Ring of Frost doesn't catch him. Oh, I gotta really make sure those Ring of Frost are in a good spot. That, or you gotta go for Ring of Frost, then knockback right after to make sure that he does clip it. With Talion charging in, last one left. I feel like every time Tal's got to play, it's always been super high dampening and always is a finisher. But the team too still has plenty of players on the field. With Fallen, we got Strunkus as well as Cobra is still playing in. So maybe for Tel, this could be an opportunity to properly have a 1v3 or 1v1 versus 3 in a way. Not a literal 1v3, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Full Infernos are going to keep him comfy and cozy. Maybe a little bit too warm. Burning up as Cobra. Just trying to keep himself away from Tel. He's got an Aura Fiend, but look at the Aura Fiend. His kind of functions a little weird. He follows the Warlock, but he will only cast abilities if he has line of sight. He doesn't really like have agency of his own. It's almost like you gotta go and hold the Aura Fiend's hand, put him in front of the warrior, and then it's like, here, look at him. Now you can Chaos Bolt. You really gotta hold his hand. Cobra has laughed with no help whatsoever. That's an execute after execute. More to call last second. Unless you can somehow lock down Tel right now, this moment. Soulfire, big Incinerate, charges in. I think an execute takes him out. Just a Mortal Strike, in fact. Just taking him real quick. Strunkus charging in. Are you going to give him a proper chance here on our duel? Maybe. Hold on a second. He does have mage food, so he's eating. Second one helped him out quite a bit. If you can get yourself continue eating food, catch up really quickly, get yourself a proper duel. Hold on a second. I think Tel is at least given a proper chance here to compete. I love seeing it in the Strongest. Giving this man a proper go. I love seeing it. Even if I'm pretty sure Strongest is going to go in, smash some faces, do really well. But if for some reason he doesn't make it out alive, he's a winner in my book. 86% dampening. You're not going to do a lot of healing. For Tel, being an Arms Warrior, you don't heal nearly as much as a Fury Warrior. So I feel like for Strunkus, we are going into a territory where he might be in a bit of trouble, unless he's very careful with his cooldowns. Big Blaze Storm out of Tel with a full Avatar. That's going to be Spear down, I think. Tel Spear? No, Strunkus with Spear. I don't even... Strunkus Spear. Super low though. Oh my god. Wait, didn't even parry? It just raw damage. He just man-moded. What just happened? Is Jaina going to give him honor duel too? Oh, I mean, if this guy, what happened? The parry, no, not even use the parry. It just must have just been raw damage, right? What I think it probably was, it just raw damage versus Strunkus using Enrage Regen, trying to heal, but at 90% dampening, it's like, wait, my health isn't coming back up. So essentially, Tel popping cooldowns early caused Strunkus to go on a defensive. Except for using Avatar and Spear. Or use Spear, setting up, realize his health is low, trying to play defensive. Uh-oh, I'm no health, dampening super high. I don't even know. I'll need to go take a look at it again. Immediate disarm onto Fallen Jaina as he's trying to see if he can set up a bit of a burst. Talion just trying to see if he can crack out as many hits as possible. There goes the parry. Jaina does not have a lot to work here. IBF as well as Legendborn does nothing left. It just executes. Deathpack doesn't even heal you for anything. I think it's just... It was so one-sided. The guy does not get a heal. But the fact is, you guys did give him a proper honor duel. So I do appreciate that. I really do. Didn't even notice when it popped everything first go. Yeah. Dampening, dude. It's gotta be killer. Tel does end up bringing it back to for his team, though. I do appreciate you, too, for giving him an honor duel. In the future, if you don't want to give him an honor duel, like, hey, you know, dampen's getting high. I kind of want to go. I want to get a win. Nobody's gonna blame you, by the way. Not a specific rule like you gotta give them honor duel. It just means you have carriage, though, if you do it. It's just for fun anyway. Alrighty. Are we done? I think I'm done, Skip Boys. I think I'm done for the night. We Had a hell of a stream, 3 hours, clocked in, bunch of duels. If I am correct, I think we have 11 in a single night, which is a lot. Hey, yo, what's up, Cloaky? How you doing, my man? What's up, man? Been a while? Yo, been a while, my guy. Hope you're doing good. We got duels back on live pre-patch this time around. We'll be doing more tomorrow. I came in, want to join. Are you NA or EU? I'm pretty sure, Cloaky, you are. I want to say you are. I mean, I'm probably going to get this wrong. I think you are NA, right? Спасибо за дуэли. Отыгрался за бету. EU. Oh, damn. So, how about next week? Because we did 11 duels back to back tonight. Next week, we'll be doing more on EU because I'm going to be bringing these back up to live realms for pre-patch. So next week, we'll be doing them more on EU. Friday, one more maybe. I am hungry, boys. I gotta get something to eat at some point. I woke up super early. I've been productive. I probably should get some food, finish some work, so I can keep that good, healthy schedule going. You know what I mean? So I think we'll call it for now. Tomorrow, we are back in, but this time for Team NA. So we'll be doing duels on the NA. You guys are more than welcome to watch, join up, hang out, all that good stuff. But we'll be doing them on the region of NA. And I'll probably start normal time, not early. But we'll see. What a nice gives you a part of. Thanks, Dal. Zivi, yeah, all right. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Yeah, we do this every single week. Friday for EU, about this time. And then doing Saturday for Team NA. You're welcome to join us. We'll list us up in LFG. Or if you just pop on the stream and be like, yo, can I join in? I can invite you directly. I try to handle those groups the best I can. Night, gonna eat some... eat a piece of pizza burger. Wait a second, like pizza but flavor of burger flavor, like as in like with pickles and everything. That's a hell of a flavor. That's a hell of a palate, is all I'm gonna say. Hell of a palate. But if that's you, hey, you do you do you, king. You know what I mean? You do you. Boys, I appreciate you for coming by and hanging out with me, though. I very much appreciate it. It's super fun hanging out with every single one of you. Okay, I'll get back to this guy. That's a pretty long message. I'll come back to that in a bit here. Sorry, got a DM. Pineapple and pizza? I do like pineapple and pizza. So, you know what? I shouldn't say anything. That is awful taste. So, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, no, I do like pineapple and I like pineapple and pizza. So, I shouldn't say anything either. Just try pineapple? Yeah, I like pineapple and pizza. It's actually a favorite. Holy moly, pizza burger, dude. Hell yeah. That's as American as it gets, dude. That's some American ass taste buds. But I appreciate it, Brago. Yeah, it's definitely like it's acquired taste for sure. Not my favorite, but pineapple and pizza. I am that kind of a degenerate. Yes, that is me. That is me. So I shouldn't say anything at all. You guys are wonderful. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Gonna be doing more of these. We do them every single weekend, Friday and Saturday. And we'll be doing more of them tomorrow and next week. So if you guys want to join for more on EU specifically, we'll be doing more next week. I'll probably start it early again. I'll see. I've been starting duels a little bit earlier because of beta. But I might start them earlier for EU specifically. I just want to start early just in case we'll be having a hard time getting groups together. But appreciate everybody who played. A lot of these are going to be going up as highlights on the channel as I get through them little by little. So just be patient with me. I'll get through them one by one. But yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Pizza burger, that's how it looks. Oh, that also pickles. Oh, okay, so that's the cheese, the hamburger kind of like, okay. The pickles is the one, is the weird one on pizza. I gotta try that again. It's been a while. But everything else I can actually vibe with. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Pickles is an interesting one, but that's not bad at all. You guys are wonderful. Have a good one. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow, hopefully, or at some point throughout the week. Beta got a build, so maybe I'll do like maybe stream Monday and do some beta stuff. We'll see. But yeah, tomorrow more duels. You guys are great. I'm bad at ending this. I'm just gonna go get some food. Now we're talking about food. It got me really hungry. So peace out, Girl Scout. I'll catch you guys next one. Bye.